Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What's going on, everybody? How the hell are you? Welcome back to our Tuesday night feedback loop live stream. Once again, it is my sincerest pleasure to introduce the lovely and talented punk rock badass from the best podcast around, Claire Weaver, with the one and only Days Gone podcast. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Well, good evening, sir.
Hey.
Good. How are you?
I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good week. It's been insanely busy, and I was trying to eat my dinner before the stream started, and it only was ready like a minute before we started, so
Eat faster! Eat faster!
Yeah, no, I need to just like shovel it into my face really fast. But no, it's too hot to eat right now, so it's sitting off to the side. I will eat it in a minute.
Okay.
No, it's been a good week. How about yourself?
Yes, it has. It has been a good week, as a matter of fact. It's better now.
I'm very pleased with yourself.
It's better now. I look forward to our live stream every week. So yeah, we're all right now.
Same.
You want to say
Say hi to some people?
I was gonna say that. Damn it!
Do you want me to say hi to some people?
If you want to.
I can do it. Yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so number one in the chat, it's the Days Gone podcast. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
wait, that's me.
First one in the chat today. Right on. Good job.
Headhunter, hello. Daryl Patrick, hello. Good evening. Dandy Denny, hey. And Jeremy McGee, hello. And Miranda Satin. Heyo.
All right.
Look at me being almost on time. And Borislav says good morning.
Shit. All right.
As it must be, what time? Like 1 a.m. there, Borislav? Quick math.
Good
I
lord.
think it's 1 a.m. there. So hi. Did I do a good job? Did I say hi to everyone okay?
I think you did.
Headhunter, does it really count if you're also part of the stream? No.
Of course it does. You're here. Borislav says it is 2 a.m. for him right now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, all right. So hello, everybody. I'd just like to let Claire feel like she's actually contributing every now and then, so I let her say hello.
Wait. What? Wait.
Oh wait, you weren't supposed to hear that. I thought you were muted so you could eat.
No, that just mutes me. That doesn't mute you. I have to just real quick before we start. I do have to point out this photo that you have up, the photo mode image for the stream. It's fucking gorgeous.
You like that?
The colors. Copper. You've done like super vibrancy and saturation, right? Well, not so much saturation. That's
No. I just did the vivid preset.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, that looks.
Yeah,
really
see,
cool.
vivid
The color of
preset.
that
That's
glass.
it. Yeah,
Gorgeous.
you like that?
Yeah. All right. Anyway, carry on, Mr. Rex.
That's all I had. Oh, I have to carry the show.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. That's like the best I can do. Yeah, that's. So now I guess I'm supposed to carry the show while you eat dinner.
That's it. We're done. That's it. He's peaked. Everyone has seen the SpawnicusRex peak, so we can all go home now. Thank you for being here. Good night.
Party's over.
Joe Schmo in the chat. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Party's over. Everybody go home.
Okay, now you have to talk because I am going to mute myself.
Okay.
I'm going to eat some spinach and ravioli.
Oh, right on. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I actually just traveled up here literally just to catch this kind of pause screen here for us. Actually, I do want to line him up with the Wizard Island there. Yeah, that's even better because now that's where we're headed next. We are at the point where we are supposed to do the Shadow of Death mission, which is pretty much the last thing you can do in this area. I don't think we had anything else available down here in these southern regions. We don't have any camp jobs. We have a Nero injector, but we're on New Game Plus, man. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't need those.
Yeah, it's not important. Ma'am, I thought you were going to eat and let me talk.
All right, fine. Have at it.
I'm just teasing. What were you going to say?
Don't let me interrupt you. Carry on.
Yes, dear. Yeah, okay. So anyway, Shadow of Death, that's pretty much the last thing we can do here. So, yeah, that's what we're about to do. I just wanted to have that pause screen there where we were kind of looking at Wizard Island.
Have you one guess why I'm excited for this mission? Everybody get your shot glasses ready.
Oh, God.
Headhunter, you're half right. Actually told me the opposite. It says Skizzo dies, and it's actually Skizzo lives! That's why I'm excited. See my boy Skizzo again.
No, that's adorable. It's adorable that you think we care. I mean,
You're being quite cheeky today.
Am I? I don't
Yeah.
really mean to be.
Yeah, you've been a little fresh.
No, I'm sorry.
You trying to be mean to me?
I mean, only a little, but
I will admit, I do kind of like it. I like it when you mean.
oh my. Okay, so what say we go do a mission where Claire gets to see her boy Skizzo?
Yeah. Do it.
Shadow of Death. Advancing the story will temporarily lock you out from the southern regions. Confirm or cancel? I guess.
Headhunter says, you sound like you're in extremely high spirits tonight, Rex. You do sound rather chipper.
Do I?
Yeah, chipper and frisky, perhaps? There's like a little,
like,
little
I know,
cheekiness to you.
like I've heard those words before, but I don't actually know what they mean.
You know how you sound right now?
How?
Last night,
Well, that's what those words
new
mean.
group of recruits joined our ranks. and
Fuck
already
you.
sworn in. They have traveled far.
Smart
The
ass.
east, west, south, and north. They're coming to this place. At this time is no accident.
I love how he's got the torch there, kind of like it's a microphone. And here at the end of this speech, he's going to throw the torch on the pyre, and it's like he's dropping the mic at the end of his speech.
Drug addicts and murderers.
That's really funny. I never really thought about it that way.
Never looked at it that way.
All of us. Every day.
I did notice it does kind of look a little microphone-esque.
But that shadow is
And he's
not
like fully
caused
prepared.
by
He's
the
figured out
freaks that surround
exactly what he's
us.
going to say. He probably practiced this in front of the mirror. all day.
did. Yeah, right.
They
He's like, they are part of God's plan. Oh wait, no, they are part of God's plan. No, I'm gonna say they are part of God's plan.
Oh,
Like,
is that how it goes?
changing the
It is
inflection.
not the freaks who threaten
Which one am I gonna do?
destroy
I think he should do it like a Southern evangelist preacher, like, they are part of God's plan, or some bullshit like that.
for us. We have built an
Oh, Joe is asking, am I still salty from earlier? Yeah, I remember that comment, sir.
save all the knowledge.
Wait, what happened earlier? Why are you still
In
salty?
your stream this morning.
We
What did I say?
No, it was
What did I
something
do?
Joe said. I was
Okay.
giving Joe a hard time for
Oh.
something he said.
What were you
Here
giving
at the
Joe a
end
hard
of the
time
world.
for?
Because he was giving me a hard time. No, he said something about, he was paying Borislav a compliment, about how, something about Borislav won't be calling me the master of Days Gone for much longer at the rate he's going. And I was like, hey, I heard that.
You'll get over it.
Yeah.
Sent forth to baptize the world.
Dandy Denny says, at both of us, you know they sell these books that tell you what words you don't understand mean.
I love how Deacon is doing the exit stage left thing there. He's just like,
He's like,
okay, I'm out.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm out. But yeah. So what are those books called?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a name for them or anything. I should come up with something. Miranda Satin says he probably brings the torch with him into the
sing
shower
into.
to sing into.
Oh shit. Hey, check this out. Hunter has uploaded a video. Okay, and you said that's going to be in one of the comments on, well, I guess my recent Ghost of Tsushima video? Cool, man. Yeah, we'll check that out.
Gotta get to the RPGs.
Sorry, I have a mouthful of spinach. That's awesome.
The towers. There's gotta
I'll
be
definitely check
towers.
that out.
Oh, and Lance is asking, what happened last time I was watching your stream, then it went off live? We did have a stream, not the last one, but the one before that. We had one that just ended unexpectedly. We still don't know what happened. It was weird, because I really don't know.
YouTube YouTube just got
think it was-
tired of our shit.
Yeah.
And was like, nah, enough of these guys.
Right.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got to say hi to James and to Kat
Hey.
and to Lance. Hello.
Hello, hello. Yeah, Lance was just asking about our stream that died on us a while back. Okay, here we go. Claire, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. You got your towels handy?
Yes.
Ew, wait, I meant to wipe up the drool. What were you talking about?
That'll do it.
No comment.
Get this.
Grr.
Sarah, Lieutenant Whitaker, come in. Damn it. Hang on.
Oh, Headhunter, don't worry about it. He says, I remember some people were asking to see my gameplay. I'm not trying to promote my channel at your expense.
No, man, yeah, absolutely.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. I suggested that you upload something. Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah, and I'm excited to
No
see
worries.
it. Because I don't know much about Ghost of Tsushima, apart from what I've seen Rex on your stream, so it'd be cool to see someone, who has more experience with the game. Mm-hmm. Not meaning to sound shady on you, but like someone who's played it a lot.
Gotta keep eyes on you at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah, a different perspective on it. Sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
you watch your mouth. Things are
Hey,
changing.
you watch your mouth. Things are changing around
Follow
here.
your-
Yeah, things are changing, motherfucker. You're unconscious now. Or dead. Yeah,
Make sure we're clear.
You're good. You're clear.
Okay.
What's the plan?
I need you to pack your stuff. We're leaving.
How are we gonna get out of here? There are guards everywhere.
Do you trust me?
Well, Brian, I'm here. We're heading up to the cone. We got one shot at this.
We got one shot at this.
Who's O'Brien? Where are we going?
Look, I don't have
You
time
don't
to
remember
explain.
O'Brien?
We're not coming back.
He saved your
I know,
life a
let's
few
go.
years ago.
Close it if we see anyone.
In case you didn't read my note.
In case you didn't see the note in crayon.
Wait, so who's O'Brien?
Quasimodo.
Deacon's face there after she kisses him.
Yeah.
He's like,
Aw.
hey, Quasi. He says, excuse me. Hi everyone,
told
can't
you
stay on my
O'Brien
way
is how we
out.
found
Just
you.
want to say
He was the
good
hero
day.
soldier who
And
did
Jeremy,
that
sorry I
midnight
ghosted you
to
last
Jock.
night. Dandy Denny and I were doing the weekly nightmare.
Yeah, playing some Ghost of Tsushima Legends mode.
Yeah.
Shit, Weaver.
No, that one.
Lance says no spoilers. Sorry, brother. Yeah, there are definitely spoilers in this stream. I generally try to avoid spoilers in my streams whenever possible, but the very nature of what we're doing in the feedback loop live stream here, a deep dive into the game and the story, it's unavoidable.
Weaver let us go. Shit, more guards.
And
Okay, hold
in that scene there, Weaver shows his true nature. He really is a good dude.
Hey, come on. Let's go around.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
So O'Brien.
the way the relationship with Weaver and Deacon
Yeah, look.
develops.
It's a long story.
Oh, he starts out like,
Once we get clear.
Pretty
Deacon's
tense,
like,
yeah.
"Fuck this motherfucker," and Weaver
Motherfucker
is
was
not-
hitting on my girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Weaver's not really.
Yeah,
He's
sure
kind
they
of
do.
a
Look, you can
little
ask O'Brien when
eccentric.
you see him.
He's a little weird, but you can kind of read him wrong at the beginning, coming in with like
Yeah.
Deacon's point of view of like, "Hey, this asshole's like hitting on my wife. Fuck you."
Yeah.
Be careful.
But it's like by the end of it, you're like, "Oh no, Weaver's actually really fucking cool." It's easy to misunderstand him at the beginning.
Soldier, what are you doing?
It's a good relationship arc.
This area's off limits.
How dare you talk back to an officer? Do you know the...
Nice guy.
Just like the other Weaver we all know then.
Another guard. I'll see if I can get them to move.
Be careful.
Yeah,
I hope you mean the eccentric part, not the part,
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
right.
like easy to dislike at first.
At first, yeah. That's quite the opposite, actually. I seem to recall you were a bit annoyed with me when you first met me on the subreddit.
Oh god. No, not really. Hang on, I got a mouthful of food. Let me chew and then I'll address that.
I can't wait to see Boozer again.
You want to go with me to Lost Lake? I I thought we were going to Cloverdale.
Yeah, everybody, Claire totally hated me when we first met on the subreddit.
It's not like we have much family left these days, you know? Wait, I'll distract him.
Okay, hang on. Just clarify. Lance was not saying that he was worried about spoilers. He was saying that he has played the game and didn't want to spoil it for everyone else. But yeah.
Okay, cool.
And also, real quick,
Ryan
hi
also.
to Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Disrespectful to an officer?
So to address your point, I didn't
You know that I am an
I didn't dislike you or whatever it was you said at the beginning of meeting you on Reddit. No, it was. We talked about this last week, I think.
Oh, did we?
Last week or the week before,
Come on, we're almost
I forget.
Yeah. Okay, this is
No,
it.
I was on the subreddit. I was a
Come on.
moderator, and I was, fresh-faced and like new to the game and super enthusiastic and just starting my podcast, and I was trying to like do that thing where you like, answer all everyone's questions on Reddit, and I was just being like a super fucking nerd and thinking that I knew everything when I didn't. But I would go to like answer questions on Reddit, and every single fucking time the SpawnicusRex was there first with a much better and more detailed answer, granted. But I did start to get a little like, Jesus, dude, are you ever not on Reddit? Like, calm the fuck down. Like, I want to answer some questions sometime. And then I realized, oh, hang on, why are you being like Weaver? Why are you being weird? Why are you being weird? You don't know this guy. He loves the game. He knows his shit. He has all these fucking amazing videos. He's answering people's questions and keeping the sub alive. I mean, I was new to moderating, so it was not to talk shit about the sub before I got there, but it hadn't really had much in the way of like encouraging it to grow, and that's something that I was trying to bring. And and I looked at the SpawnicusRex and I'm like, well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's encouraging dialogue and conversation and enthusiasm about the game, and that's fucking awesome. I should have him on the podcast. And the rest is history.
As they say, the rest is history.
Do you want to tell the story about what you thought when I reached out to you? How you were like,
Wait, are you
"Oh,
trying
what
to
the
set
fuck
me
is
up
that?"
for something here? Oh.
No, it's a similar story. I messaged you and I was like,
Yeah.
hey, so you obviously love the game and blah, blah, blah. You know a lot about Days Gone. I'd love to have you on my podcast. Would you like to do an interview? And what did you do?
Yeah, so
What was your thought process?
of course the very first thing I did was checked her user profile on Reddit and was like, who the fuck is this? I don't know. 8-bit terror. What the fuck is an 8-bit terror? So I scroll back through some of her posts and comments. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I've answered a couple of questions for this person. It's like, oh yeah,
The newbie dumbass who didn't know how to get the Nero injector out of the Patchen's like
Yeah,
Horde cave.
yeah, and didn't know where to buy bike upgrades at, in which camp to buy bike upgrades from in the late game.
Nobody uses the camps.
Yeah, whatever, man. So yeah, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know this person. All right, sure, whatever. But then I saw.
Wait. Oh, no, go ahead.
Then I saw where we had discussed the auto shotgun. We did talk about this last week, I think. You were talking about how you love the Liberator, and I was like, well, you really ought to try the auto shotgun. And it was actually a good conversation, and you were like, oh, yeah, that does sound cool. I'll check it out. I was like, okay, she must be all right. But then in response to, do you want to be a guest on my podcast, I gave the very non-committal response of, well, send me a link to your podcast and I'll familiarize myself with your work. And if it's not a total fucking shit show, yeah, I'll be a guest on your podcast.
And anyone who is British knows to read between the lines. Exactly what you were saying. I was like, oh, he's probably American. He probably thinks he's being, well, I mean, you're American, but like, he probably thinks he's being subtle and non-committal. And I'm like, no, I can read between the lines, dude. You think I'm like some rank amateur, some noob, or, just a waste of fucking time. But anyway, I sent you a link to the podcast.
You
I was
did.
like, how you not seen the podcast?
I had not heard of it, no. At that point, I had not. And, however, I do have to admit, you have exceeded my expectations ever since. I was very impressed.
Oh, it helps that your expectations were incredibly fucking low.
God damn it. You almost made me spit hot tea out of my nose. You did that shit on purpose, didn't you? You knew I was taking a sip of my tea.
Be back. All right, are we gonna play this fucking game or what?
No, I don't like
Or
this
we're gonna
part.
keep reminiscing?
I was just going to talk all night until it gets so late that you have to stop and go to bed.
I can go all night for Days Gone.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
what you always say. Borislav's like, yeah, that's a half-hearted apology, Rex. Miranda says, oh, you're so gallant, Rex.
I like Ryan's comment. The bar
What's-
was set so low it was a tripping hazard in hell.
God damn, dog. Ouch. Oh. Okay, all right, yeah, let's play some Days Gone, shall we? That's enough reminiscing. All right, let's go hang out with your boy Skizzo for a minute. The one you tell your boyfriend not to worry about.
Yeah. Oh no, don't worry about Skizzo. You don't need to worry about him. Actually, no, that's Nathan Drake.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Where's the bride?
He'll be here. He'll be here.
Then Skizzo.
We just,
And then Skizzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the top of the cone where you can see we get an amazing view here. Oh, Lieutenant, I've just been giving this group of new recruits a tour of the island. We're just about to go down into the Ark. You should join us. Gentlemen,
Colonel-
this is Lieutenant Whitaker. She heads up part of the research team that's exploring ways to use poison to defeat our enemies. Traitor!
Wait,
Stay back!
Matt, I was just trying to tell you
Don't
that we were
listen to
going
her.
on a
He's a
supply
murderer
run.
and a spy.
Why would you
Do you
listen
remember
to
that
him
camp I
over
told
me?
you about?
You know
I
me,
am
Matt.
like the leader of that camp. Lost
Oh,
Lake.
holy shit, check that out. Hunter.
I've never even met
Right on, man.
Colonel, you
Hunter
gotta
says,
believe
one of
me.
my principles is that you should take care of the people who take care of you. This community has worked wonders for me. Time to give back. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. Yeah, right on.
Matt,
Thanks,
that
man.
guy's
Hunter, thank you.
crazy. You've never seen him before. He comes out of nowhere and you're gonna believe
What's
him?
that camp you're
I'm
saying
lying.
I'm from?
You think
Lost
I'm lying?
what the
Is
fuck?
that it? I'm not lying.
Oh, come on,
Have
Claire.
you
Sing
show
his
us your
praises. I
back.
know you want to.
Huh? Show us your
Enough!
Yeah, I waited till you had a mouthful of spinach.
Now we will get to the truth.
I'm gonna talk over my boy. I'll talk your ear off about
Thou
Skizzo
shalt not
after he's
bear
done
false
talking.
No. Oh, you're
witness
such a
against
good
thy
girl.
neighbor. Captain Curry, I forget.
I mean, you gotta
is that
stand
the-
behind your man, right?
Yeah, with a sharp knife.
Tell me what you saw and don't.
A big stick.
I'll know.
At Lost Lake camp, he attacked a woman.
What the fuck are you talking?
He wasn't wearing a shirt. Son of a bitch has a tattoo covering his back. It's some satanic shit. It's some kind of dog, a dead dog chewing through a chain or something, like it was nothing.
And the look on Deacon's face, he's like, oh, shit. This is not going to go well. Fuck, what do I do now? Oh, god damn it. Here we go.
And this is why I like Skizzo and the way he's written so fucking much. Because he's so much cleverer than he lets on.
Yeah, Cat, I like your style. Stand behind him with a shotgun.
You wear the image of Cerberus, the Hound of Hades. How
He
fitting.
picks that one crime that Deacon would never commit. Like, you could have said murdered someone and it would have been believable, but no, he said he attacked a woman.
St. John. You hide behind angelic names and clothe yourself in lies. He got kicked out. You are Judas. And what about you, Lieutenant? How convenient that you were with the Drifter when the Nero helicopter came by.
Colonel, I do not know what you're talking about.
You were in a Nero camp that was overrun. How long have you been spying on us? How long?
Matt, I promise, I haven't been.
More lies! I expect this from Drifters. I expect men like him to betray me. But an officer? Colonel, it was me!
I like Curry. He's like, Colonel, no, man, I can't stand behind you doing this shit.
Colonel,
I cannot ride with you on this one.
lied. If you look in my pocket, you're gonna find a radio. Because I called them.
Deacon is so juiced up on Nero injectors, he should be able to escape those shackles and kill everyone. Hulk smash!
I told her that, I needed her to help me check a shipment. truth is, I just needed a hostage.
Deacon St. John, Drifter, are you there? This is Nero. This is O'Brien, Drifter.
I'm sorry. Corporal St. John is unavailable right now.
Wait, who is this?
Sometimes, in the search for truth, the blood of innocence is spilled. I'm sorry, my dear.
I'm sorry, my dear. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Release Private,
Oh, well, that makes it totally okay then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next
Sure.
time don't stop
And Corey.
smacking people in the fucking face.
I know, right?
Drifter to lock up. Tomorrow at 0700, he will stand trial.
Notice how Skizzo's standing beside the colonel, like, yeah, I'm on your side, buddy. Yeah, we're a team.
I mean,
Lieutenant,
yeah, he gets promoted right after this.
Mm-hmm.
we have
Because of this, he's proved his loyalty. Yeah, Ryan, look at what you made me
What
do.
you made me do, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, sir. Anything you want to know?
Lieutenant.
I love that end.
Yes,
like,
sir.
tell me more
Anything
about
you
this
wanna
Lost
know.
Lake camp.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get up.
So if we can pause it when the scene is.
Oh, in a
done.
moment?
We
Okay, just
can.
let me know when. That I always did think that was funny. He's like, dude, why did you fucking headbutt Curry? Like, what? What did you think you were going to gain from that, man? You thought you were about to break out of here or something? Okay,
Yeah.
Once it gets done loading here, I can pause it. There we go. Yes, ma'am.
So, question: when Skizzo concocts that story
Mm-hmm.
about seeing Deacon attack a woman, I mean, basically trying to rape or raping a woman, obviously, it makes sense. Like he's there's so much going on in Skizzo's head, so he's clocked that the Colonel is a religious brand of crazy, and he knows Deacon's tattoo, so he's like,
Mm-hmm.
cool, I can sell this as like a hellhound, really trigger the Colonel's like
Yeah, like
zealous
instantly,
nature. Instantly, yeah. I mean, the first word out of his mouth, Skizzo's mouth, when he sees
Traitor.
Deacon is traitor, which is not the story that he goes with
Yeah.
later. He goes with, he should have said rapist if he had that story already. But he says traitor, then kind of gets more information. He's like, ooh, I could take this angle and go with the rapist story. I wonder, I mean, Skizzo probably wouldn't know in that moment that Sarah is, the wife of I don't know how much he knows about
Right,
Deacon's
yeah.
backstory, how much he knows that he's looking for Sarah, that he is still in love with his air quotes dead wife, and convinced that she's out there and blah blah blah. Like, we don't know how much he knows about that. But I was wondering if he did know, and Skizzo being as smart as he is, if he could calculate
He also
in that moment, playing Sarah, and
playing
he's-
Sarah's emotions, making her wonder. Yeah.
Well, either he's doing one of two things. Either he's really fucking sticking it to Deacon and saying in front of Deacon's wife, "Oh yeah, your man, yeah, he's a rapist.
Yeah.
He's scum. How do you like him now?" Or maybe he could be counting on the fact that she wouldn't believe that story, and he's doing the opposite, not blowing up Deacon's relationship. Knowing that she would sort of trust that it wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't do anything about it because the Colonel is the Colonel.
Yeah.
I don't know if either of those track. They probably don't. But what are your thoughts?
I do think it is an interesting point to bring up because we know that's how he works. He's usually running at least 2 or 3 schemes at a time, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's what's so good about Skizzo. Running at least 2 or 3 schemes at a time. Jeremy is...
Claire,
that an
Claire,
order?
Claire, Claire.
I mean, if you say so.
You do know he's just a video game character, right?
So why is everyone always getting so bent out of shape about him if he's just a video game character?
Oh yeah, well, fair enough. That's a fair point. Yeah.
But no, that's one of the reasons why I like Skizzo so much. That's why he is my favorite character because he's just so well written. Because he does inspire so much hatred. He's not just a caricature villain of like, oh yeah, did a bad thing, you know, tried to kill Deacon or tried to kill Iron Mike, whatever. It's
Rule 34. Yeah. If it exists, there is porn of it.
Yeah, I went on the subreddit Fuck Skizzo and was very
You thought it was
disappointed.
something very different, didn't you? Yeah.
I did, yeah. I was all.
Then you found
know,
out that SpawnicusRex
giddy and
motherfucker
excited.
had posted on the Fuck Skizzo sub too.
Yeah. Me and him are gonna have words later.
Yeah, fuck that. guy.
But no, I'm just saying, I really like how smartly he's written.
Sure.
I really like the Jason Spizak, the actor who plays Skizzo, how he brought to life
Phenomenal fucking
that
actor.
undercurrent,
Yeah, sure.
the undercurrent of smarts, the undercurrent of he's always fucking thinking. Skizzo always has 2, 3, 4 moves in advance planned out, and contingencies. He has it all in his head constantly. That shit is exhausting to do. Think about what it must be like to be
Yeah.
Skizzo. That sounds exhausting.
Your
constantly.
brain
No wonder
always
he's-
racing in circles, examining things from
Yeah.
multiple angles. Yeah, I can
No wonder
relate
he
to
doesn't
that.
have a fucking sense of humor. Yeah. But anyway, so that's why I think he's such a good villain, and why I really admire the writing, and why he's my favorite character. Because yeah, he's just a video game character. I don't really fantasize very often about Skizzo.
Not very often, you know.
It's only happened once or twice or 3 times. But no, he is just a character. But I love how everybody has strong feelings about him.
Yeah.
And that is a very successful character. That is successful writing. Yeah, Jeremy, once a week.
On a
Anyway,
slow
moving
week.
on. Let's see the rest of the scene.
Yeah, so I don't know if anybody else noticed, but right before we fired up the scene, I poured a shot. And so every time that Claire has said Skizzo, I don't do whole shots, but I'll take a sip off of it every time. So I've just been sitting here and just about drained this fucking shot glass already, just sipping on
Every
it.
time I say Skizzo,
God damn it. Yeah, there we go again. Cheers, everybody.
you're gonna be drunk in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't do full shots though. I'll like I said before, I'll pour a shot and sip on it for an hour. But you know,
I would kill you if you if you did full shots and I'm like Skizzo.
no, I think it would actually kill me from alcohol poisoning or something. I don't know.
No, that's what I mean.
Right. Yeah, I agree with something James said a minute ago. The first time he played this part right here, he thought that he was going to lose all of his shit again, just like in the mission where
the same
Skizzo
thing.
betrays you the first time. And, like, yeah, I felt the same way. I was fucking furious. I was wondering
Oh my
to
God.
myself... I'm sorry?
This was taken from the lieutenant.
Is that why you hate Skizzo?
Part of it. That actually is part of it. Because of the mission where he betrays you to the Rippers and you lose all your gear, it's like, it's because of Skizzo, that motherfucker.
No. That's because of the Rippers and their bad organizational skills. That they don't have a good place to put your stuff all together. I've just like lost half of it.
How far back do you want to go? Skizzo brought him there with the intent of selling him out to the
Oh.
Rippers.
How far back do you want to go? You made all that shit. You should have kept better track of it.
Well, now I do. I put it right outside the gate of Lost Lake. Now that I fucking
There you go,
know.
problem solved. Now you don't have to blame Skizzo for anything.
But you still lose stuff, little bastard.
Are you still drinking every time I say Skizzo?
No, I gave up on that. I would run out of whiskey too fucking fast. I can't afford that.
That just means you're all gonna hang.
We're not
But yeah, when I first played this part, I was like, oh shit, how much of my stuff am I going to lose this time? God damn it.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I thought exactly the same
We're going
thing.
east.
I was like, Deacon's even lost like his jacket, and his cut. Like,
You
what?
should come with us.
I don't like that he spends the rest of the game
go back.
in
The
this
militia will
tattered
shoot
shirt.
you
Though he just
outside.
puts his shit on over the top. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
I got a
the
right
back is literally hanging open.
Yeah, right.
For that now.
Why?
They spent all night clearing the Santiam Pass.
What?
A convoy
They
rode
did
out early
what?
this morning
Yeah, I
heading
like
north.
that part.
Oh shit.
I got to move. Time to go.
You sure you don't want to come with us?
Certain. Got shit to take care of, brother.
Another example of an emotional storyline, emotional scene being immediately followed by action.
Action, sure.
Hey,
Is that the first time we... I think that is actually the first time we see somebody driving a car in this game.
Military service. I told him I hated every goddamn minute of it, but
Oh, does Curry have blood on his trousers? I didn't see that.
if I'd served under someone like you.
Oh yeah, Dandy Denny.
You know?
Booze's shirt when he's got the burn and
wearing
he's got
grubby
his shirt,
rags,
like, right
yeah.
there, and it's like, oh no. Oh, I suppose does he have it? He doesn't have his cut at this point. Okay.
No. No, Boozer gives it
later.
back
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he gets back to Lost Lake. Okay, now, I have always tried to remember to mark the location of this spot so that I can see if there's gear here later. But knowing what I know about the game, I doubt there is, because there are quite a few missions where, you know, you're given stuff there in the mission, but it does not respawn later.
Yeah, there's that little campfire. I'd be interested to come back and see if this campfire is still here.
Oh, yeah.
Can you,
right.
can you show the map one more time? It's
Absolutely.
directly north of the gas station. Or
Directly
something?
north of the gas station at Chemolt. And just in kind of triangle point between these two radio towers here.
'Cause this is right near where the that weird fucking scene is.
Which weird fucking
With
scene?
the one with the kids' toys around the table and please forgive me.
It is
and
near this, isn't it?
right near there. So I wonder
Yeah.
if
Fuck, where is
I've
that? That's
never seen this outside of.
I don't
I've never been
remember.
to this spot, but then the other one is
Is that
also
up
really
here?
hard to find.
No,
No, it's
not
just
that
to the
one, is
left
it?
of where you are. It's directly to the left of where you are.
Right over here at the river. Somewhere over here. Yeah.
Murder suicide. Yeah, there's or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Gotta get back to Lost Lake. I gotta head north. I gotta save Boozer, Ricky, Iron Mike. I can't save Sarah. I can't save Sarah, but I can save them.
Yeah, with the
this one.
stuffed animals. Dandy Danny.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
this one right
Sarah.
here.
I'm sorry. But I am not giving up. I'm gonna find a way.
We were talking about this on the stream the other
When the
week,
stream
and this
died
is when
on
it
us,
got,
yeah.
This is when the stream died. We were trying to reveal this.
Sandium Highway. It's clear now. Yeah, that's fastest way.
All right, let's fucking do this, man. We're in for a pretty long mission here, but I should be okay. I did work today, so I may start tiring out fairly early tonight, but I will do my level best to stick with this to the end of this mission.
Brian's making fun of one of us, and I'm not sure which one.
Probably both of us, actually. Knowing that
It's
smart-ass
probably me.
motherfucker.
This way.
What's he saying? I'm driving right now. I don't,
I
see
don't
it
want to
coming.
say it out loud.
Oh, my.
Checkpoint.
So it's just how one of us said
It's over
directly,
before.
and I don't know if it's me or you.
Oh, no way around it.
Oh, yeah.
I am intrigued to see how you do this this mission.
Like a badass. What else would you expect?
I just mean, that's a given, but I just mean like strategy-wise.
I wonder. Okay, now I'm just going to do this out of curiosity. I'm wondering, these flamethrower assholes, what happens if you pop them with a Molotov? That's not a Molotov, you fucking prick. That's a Molotov. I wanted to hit him with a Molotov. There we go. Okay. So I don't know if the pipe bomb detonated his tank or if it was the Molotov, but yeah.
Now, Jeremy, are you mocking me, Jeremy?
I gotta reload.
Jer Bear getting fresh with me.
Uh-oh.
You missing all these headshots?
I did miss one just then, didn't I? Asshole. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here.
I know where you're at.
Is that gonna get him? Nope. Okay, fuck it. push up. Okay, it did get him. Nice.
Burn, you asshole.
Yeah, burn, you asshole.
Oh, Ryan, in the chat, you don't have to apologize. You're not a troll. All good. All in good humor.
Where's this motherfucker
You're
at?
playing like me, edging around the corner.
I was trying to.
Headhunter, I see you running around, he said calmly while on fire.
While on fire, yeah, right? Okay, we should be just about done with them here. I don't think there are many more left at this location.
See, Danny, she says, I always like blowing up the sniper's towers, which is kind of how it's designed to be done, it seems. Like, why give you the towers that you can blow up with a sniper on if you can't get close to them and blow them up? But I can never get close to them and blow them up. That's why I was intrigued to see how you play this. I wondered if you did that. But I always have a problem. I always have to shoot the sniper before I get close to the tower. Mm-hmm. It's like a waste.
Yeah.
Oh, Klebson, hello. Good evening.
Yeah, sometimes I'll use grenades for that. I'll put a grenade at the base of the tower, and that's how I pop the towers. Rather than using a firearm to shoot them, I will use a grenade to pop them. But even then, it's kind of guesswork because there's no way to see exactly where the tower or where the explosive is at. Mm-hmm. So it can still be a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah. Jeremy says, so I have a patient at work that is British, but not in the area I normally work. I saw him for the first time in a year last week and made a list of things for him to say. I've come to the determination that your affliction is genetic and cultural.
God damn it. Smart ass. I seem to have a lot of smart ass friends, don't I? Where is there should be another asshole around here. Doesn't Deacon normally say something when you've cleared all of them?
There's normally someone up on that little cliff there that you're heading towards. Is he not there?
I'm expecting at least one more, but I haven't encountered anybody else. Interesting. There he is. Knew there would be at least one.
Is that all of them, huh?
There we go.
Where'd you all go?
There's the dialogue line I was looking for. And I can't get to the corpse now to loot him. That is not fair. I know, right? I was so disappointed.
Did you just pick up an ammo tin?
I did.
They're a finite resource. You might need it later. What are you going to do?
They are actually specific to this mission. They're appropriate for this mission.
I'm kidding.
I know you are, but because that's something I don't normally do, there is actually a reason that I do that on this mission. Because you're using the BFG, and I mean, you have your saddlebags, but that is a finite resource in the field as well until you get to another friendly camp somewhere. So, in this instance,
unless you're playing on an antisocial playthrough like me right now,
the fuck that
my morning stream, that means no buying ammo from the camps.
You guys are
which
fucking
means
weird.
no saddlebag. It's a challenge. It's my 5th playthrough of the game, so I wanted to do it differently. I wanted to. I like to. The last 3 playthroughs, this one included, I've tried to put a lot more thought into the system of the game. Play a little bit more like you.
Yeah, I get it.
But not as good. But like thinking about how the game works and the different options you have, how you can not just do what seems to be kind of like the obvious answer or the best answer, but just mix it up a bit, challenge yourself, really think about, like, I've been thinking about the skill tree a lot. Because the last playthrough I did it, how you do it, how we talked about on the podcast, and it really worked. But now I'm thinking, well, I'm playing a slightly different play style this time. Are you ever going to shoot this guy?
I think
Did you get him?
I'm thinking that the hitbox around this post right here has absorbed a couple of the shots. I could be making excuses, or that could be what actually happened. But yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
But
did
anyway,
seem like a couple of those rounds stopped short. But anyway, yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, just saying that with this playthrough, the point of doing something like an antisocial style playthrough is that it's a challenge and it makes you think. You have to really play differently and come up with different solutions to problems that didn't exist before.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've
Sure.
never had to worry about ammo before. It's never been a problem. Now all of a sudden, well, it might be.
Right. Yeah, and I get it. You know, I do completely understand looking for ways to keep the game fresh on multiple playthroughs. I do understand. I just like giving you a hard time.
I know. I like it too. That's why we do these streams, so you can give me a hard time.
No. Wait, I thought
The
it was so
question
you could
for
give
you-
me a hard time.
Shh, stop talking. Question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Headhunter has a random question.
Oh, okay, what's
Chicken
up?
tenders and mac and cheese, or sausage pizza?
Yes.
I know which one I would go for. What's your answer?
Well, you don't eat macaroni and cheese, so you're probably going to say sausage pizza.
Also, sausage pizza is amazing. So,
Yeah.
yes, of course I'm going to say that. Though chicken tenders are good. Mac and cheese can go fuck itself.
That sounds physically impossible, but all right. We got an asshole still alive over here.
All right, fine. Gotta blow my way in.
Yeah, Miranda Satin knows what's up. Pizza!
There he is. Okay, now let me see if I can test the thing with the Molotovs. I'm genuinely curious to see if you can light these guys up with just a Molotov.
I didn't even know there were flamethrowers here. I always kill them from such a distance. They never get a round off on me. Who is he aiming at? He's just...
Right? He was
Asking
just...
someone.
I think he was like... Was he acting like he was igniting the bushes, maybe?
He thought you were there.
Maybe.
Oh, didn't get him. Daryl Patrick, give me a hard time. I really don't like mac and cheese. It's something that I have a theory that if you have it when you're a child, you like it. It makes total sense. Same thing with corn dogs. Oh my god, I ate a corn dog one time. It was
Oh, cool. That did get him.
Ugh.
Okay.
so gross.
Oh, yeah, corn dog. So
Horrible.
funny.
Why is that a thing? How do these things get invented where someone created that and went, that looks like something I want to put in my mouth? Ew. Also, beef jerky. I had beef jerky a couple of years ago. No.
You've never had good
No.
jerky, though.
No, this was
There
good
is-
jerky. This
well-
was like a fucking hipster got it in some jerky place in San
Yeah.
Francisco that's supposed to be the best, and I was like,
So
It was-
I'm sorry, not to interrupt, but to add to that, Ryan actually makes a kick-ass beef jerky that's actually really good.
I'm sorry. I think my theory is that if you haven't eaten it a lot, like maybe as a child or like culturally, 'cause these are all things that I did not grow up with.
Mhm,
And if you don't grow up with it, you throw up with it. That's my theory.
All
So
right.
I'm not saying that mac and cheese is bad. I am saying that corn dogs are bad and beef jerky is very strange. I don't know why people would want to eat that. But Jeremy's saying you gotta have some Bucky's jerky. Well, if it's from Bucky's, I might like it. I do like Bucky's. But yeah, Miranda. So Miranda, you didn't grow up here, or maybe I don't know how old you were when you moved here, but I think you were born in other lands, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I just think if you're not introduced to it at an early age,
All right, fine. Gotta blow my way in.
really, it's just not. Some of these things just don't translate. Yes, you can. Her husband tried to get her to eat mac and cheese. I was like, no. And also doesn't like corn dogs.
Ah, okay.
Homemade beef jerky, Dandy Denny? Can you make that?
That's what I was just
I mean,
saying. Is
Rex, you
Ryan?
just said-
Yeah,
yeah.
Ryan makes beef jerky. That's really good.
But I'm thinking, like, Ryan is a smart guy who has many talents that probably knows how to make many things. I didn't know just regular, like, people just make beef jerky at home. I thought maybe it was Ryan specifically knows how to do that.
Oh, right. No, it is a thing that people do. Okay, I think we're about done here.
Oh, hey, hi to Dogbone. Hello.
Hey!
Sorry, missed you when you
I
entered
haven't
the
been
chat.
looking at the chat. Yeah, sorry. I was working through this mission here. What's up, man?
Tunnel's clear. Militia cleared it. Thank you, Skizzo.
Even knowing that this place has mostly been cleared, I still habitually run in here ready to start dodging cars.
You went through that really fast, so I don't know. It looked like you were pretty confident with your driving. I always go slow through the tunnels.
Come on, you sons of bitches.
Question for you.
Too
Do
high.
rocks set off proximity bombs? Proximity mines?
I honestly don't know. I've never tested it. They shouldn't. But it's possible.
Because there is a mine placed under the tower on the right with a sniper in it. Again, not that it really helps you. You'd think it would be so you can blow up that tower. But you've already killed the guy by the time you get up there.
Okay, I think that's all of them at this location. And these guys, they did bring some pretty serious fucking firepower. You've got two heavies here. You've got an MG-45 machine gunner, and you've got a fucking flamethrower heavy, too. So they,
And you got some ammo behind you.
do I? Ah, yep, cool, thanks.
Ryan says, almost every man has a meat craft. Some barbecue, some smoke. I make jerky. Interesting.
My thing is bacon. I make really good bacon.
You do. I can confirm.
I had a vegetarian eating my bacon. That shit was so good it made a vegetarian eat it.
Yeah. I mean, I was in Texas. I don't think
Right.
it's legal to
Had to
be
do-
vegetarian in Texas. I didn't want to
Yeah.
get arrested.
You had to do as the locals do, huh?
Yeah.
Eat some fucking bacon. So yes, when Claire came to visit me a while back, we were making bacon.
Wait a minute. What does that
You
mean?
there?
It means I cooked bacon
Come
for
back.
you.
Oh,
Who's
right,
man?
yeah.
Come
Yeah, I
back.
made you breakfast and cooked
Sorry.
bacon for
You
you.
said it like it was a rude thing. And I was
Oh,
like,
no. I don't talk like that. I am a perfect gentleman, ma'am. You know this.
can confirm.
Usually.
Can confirm.
Wait, why am I blushing?
I'm coming, Boozer.
Too
I'm
much
almost
whiskey?
there.
Skizzo?
Oh, yes, that's it. That's why my face is flushed right now.
Boozer,
It's the
coming for
whiskey.
you.
Totally the whiskey.
Boozer!
Wait, missed my turn.
Dandy Danny says, there's always one guy in one of those camps that just fucks off and basically hides while all his friends
Ricky.
die.
Lost
Right.
leg camp, come in.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me of the militia, to be honest.
This
It's
is
just
true,
a
yeah.
ragtag group of people who are like, sure, I guess I'll sign up. Like, seems safer than
Living out in the
signing
shit,
up
yeah.
and living out in the shit and just being like one of those guys in the cars, you know, it's like, help, help.
came rolling in with an army militia. Find him.
I was trying to let Ricky finish her line, but it ended the cutscene too
They're
soon.
pulling out. They're on the run. We got him.
James says that the
Where's
bacon
Skizzo? Has anyone seen Skizzo? We
here
did
is
it.
too
Right on, dude.
crispy compared to British bacon. I actually like crispy bacon.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
Where the hell is Skizzo?
how it should
Bunch of us
be.
have been looking for him. No one's seen him.
Oh, Joe Schmo, I like my bacon a bit
Hey, don't
chewy,
worry.
not too crisp.
We're gonna find that asshole.
No, sorry,
I mean,
man.
I'll eat.
We
I
can't
will
be friends
eat any
anymore.
kind of
Sorry,
bacon.
Joe.
I will eat any bacon. Like, as long as it's cooked, I will eat it. I love bacon, says the vegetarian. But Crispy bacon is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, talking over the Iron Mike scene about bacon.
Hey, lazy son of a bitch. I want
Show some respect, Weaver.
to see if you wanted to go fishing. We got a camp to feed. You found her? Found her? Your old lady? Yeah, Mike, she's right outside. She's here? Yeah. Yeah, look, I couldn't have done this without your help. Okay. That's good. That's good. I want to meet her. It's gotta be a hell of a gal to go through all that trouble. God, I know I might look like that.
Okay. Here, Mike. Here. Mike, I want you to take this.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I got.
Here, Mike. Be careful.
I was wrong, Deacon. No. We can keep this together, Mike. You get back on your feet. We're gonna make. I was wrong. You do what you have to. You keep this camp safe. Rookie.
Yeah, I'm here, Mike. I'm here. Mike? Mike?
Schmo's comment.
There's no easy way to say this. Our Mike's dead.
I actually just learned what runny scrambled eggs are called the other week. Apparently you're supposed to order them wet.
Try to reason with him, and
I have opinions about that.
shut up!
Starting with, what the fuck
This
are
ain't no you,
runny
Richie.
scrambled
Iron Mike wouldn't
eggs?
want that.
What the fuck? That's just undercooked eggs.
Yeah,
Where you
right.
put too much milk or
The men that
something
we
in them.
killed today.
Like, what?
There's more where that came from.
What does that
A
mean?
lot more. I've been to their camp. I've seen their army. And when they come back here, they're gonna slaughter each and every one. At least they're gonna try. Unless we hit them first.
Hey! Hey, shut up! Shut up! Listen to him. Iron Mike trusted him, so you have to trust him.
No, I'm sorry.
You sully the name of Gordon Ramsay. Runny scrambled egg sounds like some Gordon Ramsay shit? No.
You're right. There's a road.
No, I'm not fucking leaving. Look at me. Listen. All right. If I'm Boozer, tell me maybe like Callie. Okay, so I found this in a survivalist bunker.
Wait, this is...
Yeah, we're gonna need a truck, something big, something like a dump truck, and we're gonna fill it full of
Ammonium
fertilizer.
nitrate?
Yep, we're gonna mix it with 100 gallons of creosote.
A fertilizer truck bomb. That's your plan.
Militia have turned this entire island into a fortress. Now you got civilians in the caves, you got the labor force and those considered unfit to serve in this survivor camp, and you got the armory and the garrison right by the main gate. If we hit that, we tear out the heart of the colonel's militia.
What about Sarah?
Well, she's in the caves. That's what the colonel calls the Ark.
How do you know that they're not just gonna kill everybody? Sarah and everyone else.
I don't, but I figure that the explosion will cause so much confusion and chaos that I
can go in, I can find her, I can get her out before they know what hit her. Look, this isn't about just Sarah anymore. The Colonel has declared war on all of us, and he's got an army to back him up. Iron Mike and the rest of them, they're just the first casualties in that war. It's gonna be a short one unless we hit them first. I didn't say it was a good plan.
No, it's a really shitty one,
You
Deke.
with me, brother?
I wouldn't miss it.
Okay.
I got to bring up Borislav's comment here in a second.
Well, we're not going to be able to do it alone.
I know, right?
Alright, okay, well, if anyone wants to join in, you hit him at the south gate. Because when the explosion happens, all the militia, they're gonna rush up toward the main gate.
I tend to do an perfect, pitch perfect Gordon Ramsay impersonation.
You absolute fucking donkey. Right? Yeah, I like Borislav's comment. Yeah, what does wet mean? It means salmonella, Claire. That's what that means. It means
Yes,
salmonella.
Yes. I concur.
Oh, shit. And Joe says, my wife accidentally made the best eggs once when she melted the butter so that it mixed in with the eggs, and oh, fuck, it was amazing. That's how you're supposed to make them, actually. You put a little butter off it.
Yeah. I discovered a way. Someone once told me that you can make scrambled eggs in a microwave, and I was like, what the actual fuck? And then I found out that a lot of people do that, and I was like, ew, no. I tried it, I'm like, no, it doesn't save you any time or any convenience, and you end up with microwave egg stuck to a bowl that you have to wash or put in the dishwasher or whatever. It doesn't come off the bowl very easily. But I did make scrambled egg for my kiddo. He doesn't eat it anymore. He doesn't like scrambled egg all of a sudden. But I would make it in the microwave in a little plastic tub, like a little mini Tupperware tub that holds one cracked egg. And I would mix a little bit of milk or a little bit of butter in there and like whisk it, and then just microwave it for precisely 1 minute. It's fucking gorgeous. And I now do that for when I make breakfast burritos. I'll just microwave the egg, just one egg in there, and then you kind of just like chop it up onto the tortilla and then whatever else you put in. And it's fucking awesome. Ordinarily, microwaving eggs, I'm like, ew, no.
Yeah, right.
Long time no see.
I prefer to make my breakfast burritos the old-fashioned way.
I got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, this is like when it's just for me and I'm just hungry and it's like... I
Sure, just kind of
want
throwing
something.
one together real quick, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's lunchtime and I
Sure.
just want to eat something real fast, and I've got I can make a breakfast burrito in precisely 1 minute 30 seconds. Fucking
Damn
awesome.
it, girl. Okay. Okay, so we now have a hard save back in Lost Lake Camp after escaping from the militia. So, next mission.
How's it coming?
Back up.
Hey, Deke.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, ask him.
Well, truck's as big as a tank, right?
Uh-huh.
I figured. Might as well turn her into one.
Holy shit. Is this ready?
Well, let's see, Deke. Okay. Oh, yeah. She's ready.
Time to fill her up.
I know where to find some fertilizer. I'll radio when I'm ready.
Okay.
Hey, do you think the freaks remember anything about their life, you know, from before?
Okay, so it is Iron Butt up next. Right on. Let's go do Iron Butt, shall we?
Deke.
Let's go touch the butt.
Yeah. Right. So, now, this is, y'all ready for another Rex rant? We ready for some Rex
God.
rage?
Get the hashtags ready. Get the rage cage ready. Somebody get the cattle prods and we'll like get Rex. We'll force him into the rage cage. We can just we can lock him in there, like a werewolf.
Yeah.
You know, when it's like a full moon
Right
and
before
we
the
lock
full
you in a
moon,
cage.
yeah.
Yeah, when we lock you in a cage because you're a werewolf.
Yeah.
And you know, you can like rage on your own and not kill the villagers.
I mean, never mind.
James says, wipe that butt clean.
I'm gonna radio you and bring the truck.
Right?
So, okay, commence the Rex Rage cage.
Rex rage! So, yeah, some of you may already
And
know.
that's what we have time for tonight. For Rex
God
Rage
damn it.
Cage. Tune in next week.
Fuck you. Butthole.
I'm just sorry I was too
You're
late.
so mean to me.
We'll stop him.
You like it.
Skizzo,
I
we're
mean,
gonna stop him, right?
maybe just.
We're gonna stop.
So anyway, no, for real though, here's the thing. Some of you may already be familiar with my Iron Butte Horde No Shots Fired video. That is the video that got my channel noticed initially. And it's really something that I just really fucking love doing. I love taking out that horde by using nothing but, you know, bombs and remote detonate bombs in the trucks and stuff like that. On the PC version, that method is impossible. It does not work because, for whatever reason, on the PC version of Days Gone, remote bombs do not function correctly. The remote bombs act like a proximity bomb. They will just go off as soon as an enemy gets close to them. And the purpose of the remote bomb generally is to allow for precisely timed, you know, highly tactical, precisely timed detonations. And with them just going off whenever the fucking enemy gets near to them, you just cannot use them precisely the way they're meant to be used. So I will not be able to demonstrate my no shots fired method on the Iron Butte Horde tonight. It does not work on PC. It still works on PlayStation, which I've tested it multiple times, but you cannot do it on PC for some reason.
I'm doing right now.
I'm sorry?
Guess what I'm doing right now?
What are you doing right now?
I am emailing Ben Studio. Let them know that there's a problem with the remote bombs on the PC version. Just in case they decide to fix it.
You're
They
so
might
good
not
to me.
know.
Well, I put it when they first released the PC version, they had that bugs and glitches thread up. In fact, I think it's still stickied on the sub.
I
Is
think
it
they might
not?
have taken it
Oh, okay.
down.
I always sort by.
Sticky.
I see. Yeah, I always sort by new, so I never know what's actually sticky and isn't. But I did mention it in that thread, so. And it was not ever addressed, so it is still an issue.
Maybe dumping a gallon of hemlock into that. Maybe that solves a lot of problems. Anyway, the Colonel, he likes that idea.
Now, we can still do this horde. In my opinion, this is the easiest of the story mission hordes. Aside from maybe the Icewind Lava Cave horde.
What do you want?
Oh, wrong button.
Skizzo.
Bro, I just wanted to warn you. They're coming. I can't stop them. They're coming, and this time the Colonel's bringing the whole damn house.
Well, let him. We're not going anywhere. And when he comes this time, we'll be ready for him.
Hey, Deke.
You're
Captain,
typing.
the
I'm
Colonel's
sorry?
waiting.
Can you hear
I'll
me
be there,
typing?
goddammit.
Actually,
Now
no.
get out.
I didn't notice
Oh,
it,
good.
no.
Deke, look, I gotta go. But, I'll tell Lieutenant Whitaker that you send your best wishes. Captain Sarkozy signing off.
Oh, goddamn you, Skizzo. Shit. No.
Really, I guess that's all we need to do.
Horde.
I don't even know how I want to do this horde, honestly, without being able to do the method that I normally use. I mean, we're just going to kite them around, run them past some explosives, and blow them the fuck up, basically. But the way that I normally do it doesn't work anymore.
No. I've already learned the hard way. It's better to take them on alone. That way we don't pull them down on each other. Yeah, okay. Besides, I mean, Ricky says that, you're head of security now, right? So don't you gotta, I don't know, like, stick around here, polish your badge, order people around.
I forgot to ask Mike for a badge.
Just a few.
Lav says, Ben Studio don't respond to jack shit, Claire. Don't waste your time on them. I actually am in conversation with them at the moment about the anniversary of the game, which is coming up later this month. I have a thing planned. They've been coordinating with Bend to get that released for the anniversary on the 26th of this month. So yeah, I just emailed the guy that I've been talking to over there just in case he can. I don't know. Write it on a post-it and put it on the right person's desk.
Right.
It's worth a shot.
Sure. Fuck yeah, it is. A more direct line of communication.
Almost done.
Hello to 7 Gamer. You just joined the chat.
Hello.
And Kat says Skizzo again.
God damn it. All right, I'll take a shot here in a minute. Take a sip here in a minute.
Headhunter and Dandy Denny are giving you shit for maybe mentioning this once or twice on stream.
In case you haven't noticed, it's something I'm a little bit salty about.
You have a couple opinions about it, right? You feel like slightly emotional.
My friend is all of
Well, I mean, it is literally the technique that got my channel noticed in the first place. It's kind of what I'm fucking known for. It doesn't work anymore.
Now you can't do it on
It doesn't work anymore, yeah.
I just wanted to push you to find a different technique. Like, okay, cool. You've done that. What else?
Show us what else you can do. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I took up that challenge. I was like, okay, so you've already done this in a really cool way. Let me do it my own way and do it with Skizzo's weapons.
Which I wanted to say was actually a really clean Horde kill. I was very impressed with that video.
Yeah, it was. I'm impressed with that video too.
I was extremely disappointed with you, ma'am, young lady.
Uh-oh.
That you didn't even know what Skizzo's weapons were. I had to tell you what weapons he carries.
I asked you, and why would I know when I can just ask you? I don't pay attention to the weapons. Get ready for Claire's Opinion Corner.
But Skizzo's your boy, you know. I figured surely you would know what weapons he carries.
Are you really, really not aware of what joke you're setting up right now?
I am now.
There's only one weapon of Skizzo's that I pay attention to.
It's the machete, isn't it?
Yes, it's the machete. Machete for the win.
Oh yeah, I seem to recall having already made that joke myself, actually. When you posted that you had done this horde with Skizzo's weapons, I was like, ew, you touched Skizzo's weapon? Ew.
Just once a week.
Oh, okay. On a slow week. Okay, I think that's all of the bounties.
I'm excited on my current playthrough, the antisocial playthrough, because I'm not turning in bounties. That's another thing I'm not doing. No meat, no bounties, nothing at the kitchen, not buying ammo. I am upgrading the bike, but only because it would be stupid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That would be a snappy game.
Yeah, I have to say, that's definitely something you should be doing, for sure.
But I'm not repairing the bike or buying fuel from the camp. It's like really, really minimal camp interaction, as minimal as possible. But the cool thing is, I'm collecting bounties. I'm very quickly going to max out on just regular Freaker bounties, but over the course of the game, I'll see what else I can max out on. Because people ask that question all the time, like wonder, like, okay, so you can hold 999 Freaker ears, but can you hold 999 Screamer ears as well? Like, is there a limit?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's 999 on all of them.
All of them, yeah, most likely.
I don't think I'm going to kill nearly 1,000 Screamers
right.
in
or
one playthrough.
newts or fucking...
Right. Crows.
Exactly, yeah. Newts, crows, runners, shit like that. Well, you might actually end up killing 1,000 runners.
Borislav has to go.
You gone, buddy?
Just a reminder to everyone that the episode, part 2 of the podcast, my interview with Borislav drops imminently in about an hour from now. So I hope everyone's going to check it out after we're done streaming here. It's really cool.
Hell
if you didn't see
yeah.
part 1, it was on the on my YouTube channel last week. You can also find it on Spotify, any podcasting app. Just search for Days Gone Podcast.
Yeah. Hey, Borislav, before you go, didn't you set up a buymeabeer.com for Borislav 24/7? Why don't you throw that in the chat real quick before you head out? Remind folks how they can donate to your channel.
We'll get from Ricky. Still can't ride a bike, but I can shift the hell out of these gears.
Wow. Hold it over there.
Oh, Chrissy's popping in with us.
Hey, Chrissy.
Oh, flooded the bathroom trying to run the kiddos' bathwater.
Oh,
good
no.
lord.
Careful of the cat that caused the doorknob to slam right into Finn's face. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I didn't read that far down. Is Finn okay?
Oh.
Creosote. I'll ready you when I'm ready.
Damn, girl.
We're gonna get 100 gallons of
As long as the kiddo's okay.
Don't want to know.
Fuck.
My kiddo tried to slam a doorknob into my face just yesterday.
Damn.
I was in the bathroom trying to give one of the cats some medication that they needed. And it's like, it's easier just pick up the cat and like take her into the bathroom and like close the door so she can't escape. And as I was letting the cat out, she'd kind of got all frothy mouthed from trying to spit out the medication that we were giving her. And she kind of like spit up a little bit on the floor. Not really spit up, it was just like spit. And I was down there wiping it up. And my Finn, comes by and opens the door and just like, you know, because he's 2.5, he just pushes the door open. And I'm like literally right in front of it with the doorknob at eye level.
Oh, wow.
Fortunately, I saw it coming and stopped it there.
Yeah. Damn.
Where?
Chrissy says he's okay, thank God, but he will definitely have a bruise tomorrow. Literally, it all happened so fast. Oh, it's crazy. I think Borislav might have left and not heard.
You may have already left, huh? Okay.
I'm actually going to post the link. So this is for Borislav's page. If anyone wants to donate to Borislav, they can and like help support his channel. And if anyone wants to do the same for me, I'm also going to drop mine in there.
Copeland, yeah, I'm here. I'm guessing you got another job.
Yeah, buy me a coffee is basically a way of just, you know, throwing a little money our way, supporting the channels, supporting the work we do, and I use mine to like buy equipment that I use for the streams and for the podcast. I'm actually fundraising right now to get a new set of headphones that I need. Yeah, these ones I use are borrowed, and I will need to give them back, so I need to get a decent pair of headphones. And headphone, I mean, I could just use like earbuds or whatever, but when you're wearing headphones for hours, it's really good to have good quality, comfortable headphones. And the ones that I use are like really expensive. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to replace these with the same model. These are like $600 headphones. So, yeah. But yeah, I do need to get some like nice, comfortable headphones.
Damn it, girl.
It's going to be the next thing on my shopping list.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some good, what is it, monitor-style headphones?
Yeah, oh, that's what these are.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I need to get some like that for once I get rolling on the voice acting gig, because I'll need something like that. Hey, something I wanted to mention real quick. I know that you are making your list of crafting material locations. If you do not already have this location, you will want to add it to your list. This is one of the best loot locations in the area. This is actually the golf resort. This is the spot where you get the fertilizer for this the final assault mission. I just call it the Iron Butte Golf Resort. I think if anybody knows the name of the actual golf resort, throw it up in the chat real quick for us. But this is the golf resort.
I don't think of it as the golf resort, though. I think of it as like some weird little fertilizer factory. I mean, I know that's what it is.
Well, yeah, that's what it was. This is like the agricultural and like lawn maintenance area for the golf course. But this is one of the best locations in the game to pick up just random crafting materials. It's in the far west of the Iron Butte region.
I'm going to call it agricultural storage, which I don't know if that actually makes sense, but that's how I can think of it.
Why not?
Yeah, I rarely go in there. Honestly, when you said write this down, I was like, shit, did I even leave room in my notebook for Iron Butte? But I did. I have on the first page of Iron Butte, no notes, and then on the second page, I've sort of got it.
Oh, I see. You've got it broken down by region.
Location. Yeah.
Nice.
The second page, I actually have 4 things now. Oh yeah, it's really good because the Iron Butte has a lot of loot, but 0 reason to go into Iron Butte most of the time.
That's the thing about Iron Butte. Iron Butte has 3 of the hidden loot locations. It has let me get my bearings here. It has
I was going to say, can you bring up the map again?
Okay. Yes.
Sensei Mike, hello. He's asking where the golf course is.
What's up, brother? Okay, it is in the far west of the Iron Butte region. So we're currently in Iron Butte. And if you go all the way west as far as you can go in Iron Butte, this is the back end of the golf resort where they keep like the fertilizer and the golf cart maintenance area, stuff like that. It's back here behind this area that Deacon and Boozer flood to kill the Rippers when you have the boss battle with Carlos. But it's this area right here.
The Rippers are camped out in an old golf resort.
Yes,
that is where they
correct.
live at. So you don't really get to see it that much, though, because you don't really get to explore it in the game. But if you look in the art book, anyone who has the art book, it has some really cool like concept art in there that shows how the Rippers turn the golf resort into a Ripper camp. So, with all of their piles of sticks everywhere and all of the, spiky shit that they do.
Sigils.
No, but
just the random spiky shit?
Random spiky shit where they impale people and
they
do all the spiky branches and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, MXT.
I was just going to say hi. Yeah, hi and bye. So the thing about the Iron Butte region is it has 3 of the hidden loot locations. There's one here, this little orange tent here by this historical marker, right here on the Iron Ridge, on the northern tip of the Iron Ridge. At the midpoint of the Iron Ridge, or just a little bit further south, this is Skizzo's goddamn back door, where he leads you into Ripper territory. If you come at it from this farmhouse, there is another little tent right in here that has another loot location. And then all the way down due east of the entrance to Cloverdale is this little Ripper Watchtower, and this is another one of the hidden loot locations where you can pick up fully crafted items that are ready to use. If you check my channel for my recent videos, you'll see that I just recently released an updated version of the hidden loot location video that shows every single hidden loot location that I am currently aware of. And it's got a couple of new ones that were not shown in previous videos. But in addition to those hidden loot locations where you get fully crafted items that are ready to use, there also this Iron Butte golf course over here is a great place to pick up crafting materials to make your own items with. And of course those items... I'm sorry?
No, go ahead, finish your sentence.
I was going to say those items also respawn just like the rest of the loot in the game, and it's really far out of the way to get over here to this far western edge of the map. But there's a fuel pump right here.
Which I've never used. I saw it on your map and I was like, I just never come over here.
Yeah, right. That should be it. Okay.
I was going to say, your loot locations video is fucking amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I forget how long it is, but you have all the timestamps in the description.
Less than 20 minutes. It's like 16, 17 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, but you have it all indexed in the description,
I do.
so if anyone like wants to skip through it and be like, "Oh yeah, I got that one. Oh yeah, no, wait, where's this one?" And they can just
Yeah.
skip straight to that.
Yes,
bit.
ma'am.
It's really cool. What did we miss in the chat? Chrissy says, "Thanks everyone. You all are seriously the best." Finn yelled, "Claire the swearer," so I know he's okay. Aww. Is he listening right now, Chrissy? I'll watch my language.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you'll try to.
Oh, she's got to get the kiddo to bed.
Aw.
Good night, Finn.
Good night, Finn. Later, bud. Hope you get well soon, buddy.
Cat is asking, does that snowy bit on the map ever go away that looks like the shape of a whale? Annoying as fuck.
Oh, I don't think so. I see what she's talking about. It actually does look like a whale, yeah. I don't believe so.
I've never been able to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Because there's basically nothing here.
You do the ambush camps in all the regions around it, it should go away.
Yeah, sure. I guess we should select a current mission.
So did you... Oh, no, never mind.
What's that?
Never mind. I got confused as to where we were for a second.
Okay.
Joe Schmo has to leave. I got to work at 3 a.m. tomorrow, so
shit.
sleep is essential. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Stay positive. Much love, you all.
All right, Joe. We'll see you later, bud.
Oh, Chrissy says, bye, everyone. I love you all forever. Finn says you can start swearing again, Claire. Oh, thank you, Finn. Thank you for permission. Sorry if I fucked up before and said some swear words that you heard.
Yeah. Yeah, watch your fucking language, man. Jesus. Such a filthy little thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to step away for a minute. I'm going to go get a drink. I'm thirsty. I will be right back.
All right. Hey, babe, would you get me a beer while you're up?
Sure.
All right, she's gone, everybody. We can talk about her now.
Goddamn militia. Oh, God, I'm gonna kill every one of you bastards. An entire squad.
I don't remember if there are any patches of bushes. There's one. I don't know that we can get there in stealth, though. I do like to take this camp from this side. I like to approach from the high side so that you can get a superior angle with the sniper rifle.
Okay, here we go.
No, waiting for Claire to say, I'm not really gone yet, as soon as we start talking. Right. Yeah, she's way too clever for us. I don't like this tree right here. It's blocking my vision.
Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, go check it out. Go check it out, buddy.
Come on, you sons of bitches.
I see you peeking in there. No peeking, asshole.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Hey. We weren't talking much shit about you. In fact, I encouraged everybody to start talking as soon as you stepped away, and nobody said a word.
Come on.
I see Dandy
Dead
Denny's
silence,
coming.
yeah.
Dead silence. Oh, here's your beer, by the way.
Oh, thank you, love. Cheers.
Cheers.
I see one moving around over there behind that shed. Okay, here's one here.
What are we doing?
We're clearing one of these militia camps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's the last one right there. He shot me. Yes, yes, I did. I'm gonna do it again too, bastard. All right.
I was like taking these guys out with some sort of freak. Try to get a breaker up here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that would be fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I did on my last playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
introduce them to a breaker.
Yeah, that does actually sound like fun. I would love for a breaker or a rager or something to spawn here. That would be fucking great. While we are here, I will throw this tip out there also. Now, you probably already know this one. While we're talking about locations to get crafting materials, this is one of the only spots that I knew of early in the game where you can get 4 cans in one location. And, you know, cans are extremely valuable because, shit, there's what, 4 or 5 different crafting recipes that use cans. Well,
I don't have this one written down.
Do you not?
I know this one, but I don't have it. I didn't write it down.
I mean, I kind of figure you wouldn't write it down if you already just know where it's at from memory. But
what do you call this? Like the Burley Lake?
I don't. I just call it the spot where I get 4 cans. That's
I'm going to call it 4 can spot. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It is north and west of the Burley Lake ambush camp. Just right up here. It's these 4 little houses in a row here. And this is one spot that I know where you can always get 4 cans whenever they respawn. There is some other good, just like random crafting stuff here. Like you can get like beer bottles, you can get rags. It might even be a bandage.
There's a spark igniter. There's
There's several alarm clocks here, so it's a great spot for materials for attractors and attractor bombs because you need like the spark igniters, the cans, you need the alarm clocks, you need all that shit. Okay, so there's 1 can right there on that counter. And let me grab this loot here. And then you just run right over here to the next house, the one on the western edge. And inside this house is where the other 3 cans are at. And it's right here on the counter by the sink. 3 cans right there. And a spark igniter and some gunpowder. And like we said a second ago, a few other random materials, alarm clocks, beer bottles, things of that nature. Yeah. I think there's a little bit of stuff back here, too. Maybe like a kerosene or something. No, I'm not seeing anything but a rag back here. Oh, a rag and a spark igniter. But anyway, this spot right here is a great spot to get 4 cans. And if you know this spot and the sawmill, you can get 8 cans in one run. And if you force a loot respawn by camping a little bit, then you can get 16 cans in two runs.
I mean, I draw the line at forcing a respawn because, I mean, technically you could just do that until the cows come home and have, like, 64 cans in one spot. And it's like, well, yeah, you do a loot respawn just, all the time. It reminds me of the DeMarlo
his
video
glitch mission, his glitch video that he did, yeah.
I don't know, I haven't seen the one where he, if he says how he got them, maybe that was a post on Reddit, like how he got the remote bombs to, like how he got it to allow you to have like
I thought he had a video on his YouTube channel demonstrating his technique for spawning in lots of items.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I haven't seen it, but I did see the one where he had, was it like 300 remote bombs or something like that at the sawmill.
Fucking ridiculous amount of remote bombs.
Meticulously planted them all. It took him days to do it.
Yeah.
Just like going and getting more position in them, going and getting more position in them. But yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah. And I don't know if I've mentioned this on the stream before. Like, I know you and I have talked about this, but DMarlow310, Reddit user DMarlow310, who is sometimes in our chat in these streams, he is actually the person that inspired me to start making creative horde kill videos because of his video where he did the sawmill horde with like a shitload of remote bombs. That is what got me thinking of different possibilities for taking out the hordes. So part of my success here is it is owed to DMarlow310 for inspiring me to start making creative horde kill content. Okay, this camp is bugged. This is a bug that happens sometimes. None of the merchants are present.
Oh, I saw that happen one time, and I just thought, maybe you can't. Maybe you can't get to the merchants at this point in the game.
Yeah, and you totally should be able to. Generally, this will work.
Is it snowing in there as well?
No,
I'm sorry, I have a slightly delayed feed.
No, it is a graphics glitch with the PC version. This also happens at the Marion Forks, the Old Wagon Hotel, where you have a loot location there. It will happen sometimes when you're inside a structure.
Or maybe they've just put up those Christmas icicle lights, that have like the lights flashing down.
I think here what it is actually intended to be is light coming in around the cracks at the edges of the ceiling. But if that is the intent, it's just not implemented very well, where it just looks weird and glitchy. But anyway, to get the merchants to spawn back in, you should be able to simply make a save game, load that save game, and it should cause the cell to reload and put the merchants back in. I see the bounty hunter guy over there right now.
Good to see you, Deke.
Hey, Buzz.
I'll fill her up. I got you covered.
Now, right here is one of the main reasons that I personally would never be able to do an antisocial playthrough. Because when you are doing this specific mission right here, where you have to take out 3 camps full of militia soldiers, man, I got to be able to come back to camp and get a fresh suppressor for my BFG.
I got it.
I have to be able to come back to camp and get a fresh suppressor for the BFG.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the idea of not doing all 3 together when you're right there. That's how I've never played it any other way.
You don't come back to camp and get a fresh suppressor, really?
I know. I'll buy the suppressors when I'm in camp, but I never think to use them, or to. I don't even know when they're gonna run out, and then they just randomly run out, and I'm like, oh, I guess I don't have suppressor anymore.
You know what tells you when the suppressors run out, right?
No, I know, and I know how to, but like I don't pay attention. I honestly don't care. I'll use it if I have it. I'm like, cool, I can do stealth. If I don't have it, I'm like, guess I'm not doing stealth. Or not doing stealth with a gun. I'll do stealth with my knife. That's how I like to play. Snickety snickety from the bushes, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, Dandy Denny. Rex drives all the way back to camp in between each camp. What the fuck?
Well,
like,
I mean, normally I would fast travel
when I'm there.
but you know, there's no fast
Oh
travel
my
on survival.
word.
So, yeah, dude, I'm going to go in properly equipped. It's that simple. I'm going to go in properly equipped.
See, I like to
why
go
would
in
you
with what I
not?
have.
Why would you
What?
not take the time to go in properly equipped? I don't understand the
Because
mindset.
I can explain. You're playing a game. I'm experiencing a world. We've had this argument before. I like to experience the world as Deacon is experiencing it.
Well, you know
it's
what?
like it's
Part of how Deacon experiences the world is going back to camp to buy suppressors when he needs them.
but he's trying to get rid of the militia. Like that's important. You got to fucking hustle on that shit. Oh, Headhunter, just wanted to sincerely thank the community for helping to make the already great day I was having even better. Appreciate all of you. Oh, we appreciate you too. You are making this look so much easier.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be done.
I do struggle with these. I struggle with these because it's hard to maintain stealth when you can't shoot them from a bush.
Well,
6
yeah, it's hard to
miles away.
maintain stealth when you don't have a suppressor on your rifle. That's why I go back to camp and buy suppressors. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not I'm not really being an asshole. I am just fucking with you. But that really is how I do it. If you've watched a lot of the viewers in the chat have seen my earlier playthroughs of this, and this is how I do it. You go to camp, you get a suppressor, you come in and you snipe them with a massive fucking sniper rifle. It's just how you do it.
That's how you do it.
That is how I do it, yeah. Other people do it without a plan or preparation.
So I take offense at that.
Oh.
I have both a plan and preparation. Preparation is I played the rest of the fucking game. I am a fucking badass. I don't need fucking little suppressor on the end of my gun to make me a badass. Hello to Mohammed Bando Mohammed. Yo.
Hello.
That's how
Hello and
it's supposed to be
welcome.
pronounced. Yeah, this camp in particular, of these three, this one and the one on the other side of the lake, it does take me a long time. And I do quite often get my ass handed to me. But it's the end of the game, it's supposed to be hard. You play it where it's the end of the game and you're making it easy. Oh,
At this point in the game, Deacon
you're infuriating sometimes.
Deacon should be a fucking badass at this point in the game. And you should play him like a
But he's
fucking
going
badass.
up against 9 members of the militia with
a 50
fucking
caliber sniper
armor and-
rifle. Yeah, he's going up against heavily armored assholes with a 50 caliber sniper rifle.
Really, I've taught you nothing.
Well, apparently I've taught you nothing. No, see, that is one of the things.
And it's mutual.
Yeah, fuck, we'll just never learn anything. Fuck it. Show's over, go home. No, I was going to say, I think we've actually had this conversation before, like when we first started this series, how to me that is actually role-playing the character of Deacon St. John. You know, he's military trained, he's trained in tactics, he's going to use whatever tactics are available to eliminate as many enemies as possible with minimal risk to himself. It's superior tactics, it's that simple. And, you know, being military trained and being a tactical thinking warrior, he's going to use things like the sniper rifle. It's the most powerful tool in his arsenal. And you know, he's not going to go in there and try to snickety these guys with a fucking boot knife when he's got a fucking 50 caliber sniper rifle strapped to his shoulder and an unlimited supply of suppressors for them. You know, that to me, that is actually taking on the role of the protagonist and playing as Deacon St. John.
Sorry, did you say something? I wasn't listening.
I said a lot of some things, but I think you had me muted or something.
No, you do raise a really good point. That is a really good point. I'm not dissing your way of playing so much as I play it differently. And one of the things that I don't like to do is to go back to camp. I feel the pressure of the narrative. So I want to take everyone out right now.
Yeah.
And I think I see Deacon as being such a badass that he doesn't need to rely on guns. But I mean, you're probably right. Like, yeah, of course, he's a soldier. He would.
Military trained, tactical thinker. Sure.
But you can also be military trained, tactical thinker and not have to use those weapons.
Sure.
That's how I play.
I mean,
he's learned throughout the whole game. I'm going to speak for a minute.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Sure, go ahead.
He's learned through the whole game, like how to defeat enemies with minimal resources. Like that's how you start the game, and that's how you grow in the game. And just because you have more resources at your disposal doesn't mean that you must use them or you will be weak without them.
Sure.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. And I get that. My only counter to that is if they were not available, well, then obviously you would have to come up with other tactics. But they are available. Quite easily. That's one other thing I wanted to say is, like, I do like your perspective of, you're experiencing the world. Just, not playing the game, you're experiencing the story, experiencing the world. And I completely agree with that. That's a wonderful way of looking at it. But to me, one aspect of existing in the world is playing as the protagonist, actually taking on the role play of that character. And playing it the way he would do it. Or the way I imagine he would do it.
Now that's an upgrade. Okay. Okay then. Hey, Deke.
Miranda has to leave. She says, I'm out too, need to make some dinner. See you all later. Well, good night. Enjoy your dinner. What are you making?
Yeah. What are you making for us?
We have the leftovers.
Trying to see what's going on. Oh yeah, Ryan's talking about just how fucking deadly that 50 caliber sniper rifle is. Even if you are wearing really highly rated, military armor, ballistic armor, a 50 caliber sniper rifle, you get hit with one of those rounds, it's still gonna cause enough kinetic energy to just fucking liquefy your insides, basically.
Oh, we didn't say hi to Basics of Pain, who is with us. Good evening.
Oh, sorry, brother.
Evening,
hey,
sir.
BOP. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, sorry, we were just debating the merits of various types of play styles and ignoring our kids. Sorry, guys.
Mom and Dad are arguing again. Everybody gets a toy.
Another reason that I like to go in with the sniper rifle and fresh suppressors, each of these camps, each of these little militia gatherings here, there's a spot where if you are scouting the area, you can go in with superior elevation and just snipe the shit out of all of them. And that's, it's just one of the ways that I like to do it. I like to, pick the right angle for the right position for maximum penetration.
And the way you're approaching this camp, it looks like you're going in the back door.
For
got maximum penetration in the back door.
Yeah, man. You already know it.
Come on, you sons of bitches.
I love that that second guy you shot. He was like turning around to look at the first guy that you shot. Like, huh? Buddy? Frank? Are you okay? You just fell down. What's... Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Now I'm dead, too, yeah.
Yeah, Melissa, come on.
Headhunter, you're eating a Happy Meal? That's your dinner? Dandy Dennis says, always try the back door.
Yeah. And that's all there is to it. Now we're done with these militia camps. And yeah, we did a little bit of backtracking back and forth to camp to go, re-up on supplies.
I will say your way was faster than mine, even going back to Iron Mike's.
Exactly.
It is definitely a quicker. But, I mean, personally, I don't get any enjoyment from it. I like every challenge. I think that maybe is what it boils down to.
Sure.
Because otherwise, just play on New Game Plus the entire time and just use the MG55 and, you know, just like fucking blast everyone. I like the challenge.
Yeah. You thrive on the chaos. I know.
Yes. Oh, Headhunter's saying that's what he wants when we're arguing. When Mom and Dad are arguing, because Miranda's
get him a Happy Meal?
The kid. He wants a Happy Meal. Yeah, with a toy. All right, everybody get in the car. Everybody in the chat, get in the minivan. We're going to go to McDonald's, go through the drive-thru. We'll get Happy Meals for everyone. Everyone gets a toy. Everyone gets a Happy Meal. We'll get what are the McDonald's ice creams called? Frosties? Or,
oh, shit, I don't even know. A McFlurry? Or is that something
that what
different?
Yeah,
I don't
everyone
know.
gets one of those as well. So we have ice cream, toy, Happy
Meal
Meals.
toy, yeah.
Yeah. And then all your lives will be happy and no one will have any upset or any ongoing emotional trauma from Mom and Dad fighting all the time.
Hey, Ricky.
Ooh, cat. You know, guys, because of this game, it's made me think what it takes to survive in this world where there's no real technology anymore. So you've been watching videos on how to make stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Houses, etc. That's
like
fucking
post-apocalyptic world type setting, you know, you have to know how to make shit yourself, yeah. And you can't just Google that shit either in the apocalypse.
Exactly. That's why I have a collection of books it's literally, it's my bug out bag. It's a collection of survival manuals and basic crafting skills and things like that. I can, you know, do things that I don't necessarily want to learn how to do now.
Yeah.
Or that if I did learn how to do it now, I would totally forget.
By then, when it was needed, yeah.
Provided
the
a
apocalypse
is... Yeah. Well, we can say provided the apocalypse
is sometime in the distant future, you know. Otherwise, you might need that shit tomorrow.
I mean, I did use some of it when the pandemic started.
Right.
It did give me a little bit of a panic attack, and I was ready to bug out to South Dakota. I was very worried about the grid going down and other crazy things. As it turns out, the worst thing that happened was I didn't order toilet paper early enough because
that was the worst thing. Yeah, right.
That was going to the toilet paper shortage. I didn't believe it was going to be a sustainable thing. I thought that after a couple of days everyone would calm the fuck down.
It'll be fine in a couple of days,
Because I had enough for like a week or two, so I was like, that's fine. And then I got through like half of that, and I'm like,
oh shit.
No, really, oh shit. Toilet paper. And then I was like, oh shit, now we've got like half a week's toilet paper left. Like, I gotta get some right now.
Yeah. Like literally, shit.
I still have some. I found some in the cupboard today. I got some from Office Depot. That was where I got it, or Staples or something.
right, so something like that, somewhere random.
It was like 180 rolls or something.
Oh, good
like
lord, yeah. Fucking crate of it.
They're all individually wrapped because they're for like in offices or whatever.
Sure.
So they're all like wrapped in paper. But yeah, that lasted me, 2 years or so. Yeah. I mean, obviously I bought toilet paper since. I think this was a few rolls stuffed at the back of the cupboard, but yeah, that was that was really the worst thing that happened in the pandemic.
Yeah. That made me think of something. It's a generational thing, you know, older people who lived through the Great Depression here in the U.S.
Yes.
You can spot people from that generation because their pantry will always be stuffed with food. You know, they've always got their hoarders is where that, you know, they're hoarding food and stuff. You can always tell someone who lived through that. Well, our generation, you know, people who grew up in this time, you'll be able to spot those people later on because they'll have a pantry full of toilet paper.
Yes. And there's also the interesting thing about when we were talking about this before, I seem to remember someone saying in the chat, or it came up somehow about someone's granddad never throwing away bread, and they
I believe so. Shit, I think it was it Richie talking about that? I don't recall now, but for some reason that sounds right.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the Dust Bowl. In the Midwest in the 30s, the Dust Bowl was a big thing that affected people in that way. Not so much in the way of hoarding things, but the idea, if you ever see like older people nowadays, you'll see them take a glass or a plate or something out the cupboard. It'll be totally clean. It's just come out the dishwasher, been put in the cupboard, and they will rinse it and wipe it off before they use it. And it's because they went through almost a decade of
dust.
constantly having everything be dusty. You could not get rid of it. They would store glasses upside down in the cupboards so it didn't get dust in it, but they would still have to rinse them off before they use them.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan with a good tip. I keep a roll of toilet paper in my vehicle.
No, me too.
Yeah.
Sure. Got a roll in the trunk right now. Hey, speaking of toilet paper, I need to step away for just a moment.
You got to go order some more toilet paper.
Yeah, right. No, I actually will be right back. I'll only be gone briefly. Y'all top off your drinks, grab a snack, whatever you got to do. Talk shit about me while I'm gone. Whatever. Do what you got to do. And I will be back shortly. See y'all in just a bit.
All right. He is actually taking off the headphones, so he can't hear us right now. So, while Rex is gone, question for everyone in the chat. What's your favourite thing about the SpawnicusRex channel? Favourite video? Favourite weird thing he does? James, Rex about to become an upside-down volcano. Ew. Oh, Headhunter, you were okay during the pandemic. You had a pretty good amount of toilet paper in the house already around the start of the pandemic, so it didn't really affect you. Well, that's good. So Jeremy likes the banter. James, you like his giggles. Dandy Denny, you like the hello YouTube. I can't really do it. I tried to do it the first time I interviewed him. I did that as my little intro. I did a hello SpawnicusRex, but I don't think he really knew what I was doing. It's kind of embarrassing. I look back at it now, I'm like, it's a bit cringe. Oh, Headhunter, interacting with the community during the stream is easily my favorite thing. It's unreal how cool everyone here is. I agree. You guys are all fucking awesome, and Rex is fucking awesome. When I first started coming on these streams, back in, God, what would this be, September? It was when I was leading up to interviewing Rex for the first time. And I'd never really been a part of anything like this before. Honestly, the Days Gone subreddit is the only gaming community I am a part of. I mean, most people know, like, the internet is a fucking cesspool of opinionated trolls who will make you feel shit about your day for no real reason other than their own enjoyment. And video game nerds are very opinionated. I mean, we're all nerds. Like, I love video game nerds. I'm a video game nerd. But there's always some bad apples that are super opinionated, and it just take the fun out of everything. So I don't really get involved in gaming communities. Days Gone is the exception. So when I was interviewing Rex and I came on one of his streams and I was just, doing my research, I was really surprised at how fucking cool everyone is. I was genuinely expecting it to be kind of, a few trolls and people calling each other noobs and things like that, and just like a sort of negative atmosphere, but it's really fucking cool. So I think Rex is back with us now. Can you hear me, Spawnicus? Mr. SpawnicusRex?
Yeah. I'm back. What's up? What'd I miss?
So you should catch up with the chat.
Should I?
So I asked the question, what do people like about your channel?
No.
We had some really good answers.
Nothing.
I didn't...
Dead silence, like when you stepped away.
Oh, people answering the question. So Daryl says, I enjoy the interaction of the community, enjoyment of gaming, and the interaction of the community.
I like Hunter's answer too. Oh, shit, where do I begin? Oh, James likes my giggles.
Ryan likes trolling your community.
Oh, yeah, right. That's my brother Ryan. Dandy Denny, it's hello, YouTube.
Yeah, Dandy Denny, this is definitely the best internet community I've ever come across. For real.
No.
I would say the Days Gone subreddit is my favorite
Days Gone community. Fuck
corner of the internet. It's my favorite corner of the internet. And it's like, it's a subreddit. Like, it's Reddit is my favorite corner of the internet. Reddit is not normally used in that context.
Right. Reddit is generally an echo chamber for assholes.
Mm-hmm.
The good old Reddit circle jerk. I love this snow globe effect.
Yeah. Kat likes your chat. Constant chat.
No.
Her hubby's not a big talker. I always have to rabbit to him.
No. Yeah, that's one of the things that I try to do when I'm streaming and even just making videos just for fun is I'm basically just talking the audience through what I'm doing. You know, just talking through my thought press as I'm deciding how to handle things. Which I imagine that as being extremely irritating for other people to listen to, but I guess if it works, right?
Hey, Quasimoto is back. Quasi.
Can't sleep, troll will eat me. Welcome back, brother. All right, let's go to Copeland's camp. Yeah,
Sensei Mike says, I like Rex's alcoholism.
Let me get the gate.
That's just induced by me saying Skizzo too many times.
Yeah, right.
I have to drink
that
every time I say
is your
Skizzo.
fault, yeah.
Yeah. You're not actually an alcoholic.
No.
You actually don't drink that much
I really
outside
don't.
of, streams and stuff.
I am actually quite responsible as a drinker. I am definitely, in all things, really, I am a quality over quantity kind of guy. I like a little bit of the really good stuff rather than a whole lot of really shitty stuff.
Oh, Headhunter, tonight was the first time he ever super chatted anyone. Fun fact.
Oh, hey, right on. Well, thank you, brother. I genuinely...
You took Headhunter's super chat virginity.
We popped a super chat cherry. All right. Welcome to the club, brother. No, actually, I really do want to say, Hunter, I am legit fucking honored, man. Thank you. Absolutely. I mean, there's no joke, no sarcasm, no bullshit, man. I am legit honored. Thank you.
Tom Mannon, hello and good evening.
Hey.
He says, assholes on Reddit? Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
right.
own that. Missouri Ayong, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but hello, welcome.
Hello. Hello,
He's asking
welcome.
you to get in a fight with a Rager Bear.
I generally tend to avoid the Ragers simply because there's no real reason to fight them. You don't get anything.
Right. Yeah, they take immense amount of resources and provide you with nothing in return.
Mm-hmm. I mean, sure, you get a bounty, but I think if you were to use a firearm, any firearm in the game, even if you use the BFG, on survival difficulty, it takes like 4 headshots from the BFG. I don't think that bounty gives you enough money to replace those 4 rounds for the sniper rifle.
We've got to get some men together. Go
No,
after
it does not.
Don't look at me. It ain't my problem. They've got Manny. You sent Manny on a supply run. I just run the camp, Deacon. I don't tell folks how to live.
Oh, no, I see what Missouri is saying. This mission is your second story mission to take out a Rager.
Oh,
For this
yeah,
mission,
yeah,
you are
course.
required to take out a Rager. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a good point. Thank you. Yeah, very good. That is what we're about to go do. Nose down, and the Rager will eat you.
The thing I love to do with this mission is to use the Horde to take out the Rager Bear. That's the best fucking solution to this.
Huh, there are actually 2 Hordes left here, but I don't know which ones exactly. Well, there's
No,
this
the
one and this one. Okay.
Go rescue Manny, and I'll let you know what to do after you do that.
Oh, that's right. There's the little Horde that comes through the stream down there. Oh, yeah, I usually take them out with 1 grenade.
No, don't.
Don't?
Pop the little fence that's blocking them and let them take out the Rager Bear.
Sure. Okay, now I gotta say right there, Miss Claire, that is one thing that I absolutely fucking love about the way you play Days Gone. Absolutely fucking love the way that you go in there and you find what the game gives you in that environment to deal with that encounter. I fucking love that approach to Days Gone, because Days Gone is one of those games that will almost always give you the tools you need in that scenario. Like, for example, my trick for taking out the first breaker, where you have the bear traps and the explosive boxes, and you use the bear trap to apply a stunned status, use the explosive box to apply a burning status, and then mow them the fuck down with the MG45, which is also given to you during that mission. So that's one of the things that I love doing in a video game, is finding the tools that the game gives you in that encounter, and I love how you do that with so many different encounters.
Yeah. So you always think of the tools being more weapons. I know you do use hordes and things on occasion.
Sure.
But I like to look beyond that. It's like my favorite thing is to use bear traps on ambush camps. And use hordes on ambush camps. I have some videos on my channel if anyone wants to check them out. I'm actually planning a new one that I'm going to be doing. I did a little. Anyone who's watching my morning stream today will have seen which horde, and a little sneak preview of my technique that I have planned. It's a little wild. It's a little crazy. I don't know if it's going to work at all, but I have a feeling that I can crack it. I think I can do it. But that will be coming up soon. I'll do that probably tomorrow or in the next few days. So keep an eye open for that.
Right on. Looking forward to it.
I just want to say, Tom Mannon said about why people enjoy your channel. We watch because we love Spawnicus cooking with bacon fat.
Right?
Call back to you talking about bacon drippings the other day or the other week.
Fuck yeah. Got to. You do not. I remember one time I was a kid. I was doing dishes and cleaning up the kitchen because that was my chores. And I cleaned out and washed the bowl with the bacon grease in it. And I got my ass beat. For throwing away bacon grease, man.
I still don't understand it, but you can educate me better someday.
I will. Yeah, next time you come hang out, I'll cook you something. Well, actually, you've already had my cooking with bacon grease, because I made us eggs that morning that had the bacon grease. Because I made the bacon, and then I used the grease to make the eggs. Yeah.
Right. And that's why I put on like 5 pounds while I was there for a week.
I found his bike.
I want to say hi to Anderson Diaz.
My men said they'd set up an ambush on the Sandy.
All right.
And
Hey.
also I want to.
Hello.
Oh, James brings up.
Deacon out.
I talked about this on the podcast one time. That Copeland, he is the only person in the game that names the camp after himself.
Does he?
Which Copeland's camp. Names his camp after himself. Everyone else, like Tucker, has Hot Springs. Iron Mike has Lost Lake. They're not named after the people who run it, except for Copeland. He's got such an ego. He calls it Copeland's camp. I think I talked about this on episode... Ooh, what was it? Hang on, I can look it up real quick. On the podcast... That's not the right button. Oh no. I pressed the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Did you cancel the stream?
Episode... No? Did it break?
Teasing. No, I'm just teasing.
Oh, shit. Politics and Ideology, episode 25 and 26.
Oh, yeah.
I think it might be in episode 26. I think 25 we did mostly talking about Tucker's camp, because there's a lot to unpack with Tucker's camp.
Yeah, there is.
So it could be at the end of 25 or the beginning of episode 26, but we talk about Copeland and how he is, he is, kind of full of himself and names his camp after himself. And we brought up the idea that the people who live there maybe just don't really give a shit. It's like, oh yeah, whatever. Let Copeland do his little, Second Amendment speech and his, Radio Free Oregon, blah, 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 whatever. But you can just ignore it. And maybe there's like camaraderie kind of as people
I remember that
kind of
now,
band
yeah.
together and like, because like when you work in an office or something, there's a lot of like, shit talking each other and stuff like that, and little cliques are formed. One of the things that people bond over pretty easily, as not just in work environments but in all environments, is a mutual hatred of someone else.
Of an asshole
or
supervisor.
dislike of. Yeah, you can. It's a real common human condition that you bond over dislike of a particular person. It's riddled all throughout this game. There's constant reminders of this. The militia, especially, they operate very much on a us versus them mentality.
Yeah, they do. That's actually a military training tactic, is making you hate your CO so much that you band together against him.
Mm-hmm. But just the idea of desensitizing you to kill other humans is, well, they're not us. We are a group that is righteous, and everyone else is other and therefore not worthy.
Us versus them mentality.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Quasi's asking, does Copeland actually call his camp Copeland's Camp? Yes, there's actually a sign that says Copeland's Camp up front. In fact, if you go on to the podcast and look at the thumbnail for episode 25, you can see the sign. I actually have a screen grab of it. Imalo310 is in the chat.
Hey, what's up, buddy? We gave you a shout out earlier.
Oh my god, Copeland. He says Copeland also dons a fake beard and eye patch to spy on Lost Lake as Buzz.
That's fucking hilarious, yeah. But yeah, we gave you...
We were talking about D. Marlowe earlier.
Yep. I was saying that it was actually D. Marlowe 310's early videos about taking out the sawmill horde with a shitload of remote bombs was one of the first videos that inspired me to start creating content for Days Gone and doing creative horde kill videos and stuff like that.
You got through that first shot pretty fast. Do you need me to say Skizzo a bunch of times?
You did kind of increase the rate at which I normally drain my whiskey sipping glass.
Cheers, Skizzo.
Cheers, everybody. Fuck Skizzo.
Okay.
Cheers, babe. By the way, we're still drinking that Lead Slingers whiskey provided by my good buddy Jeremy McGee. Last time we went to hang out with Jerry Bear, he hooked me up with a bottle of really good whiskey, so I'm still nursing that.
He kind of owed you.
Well, yeah. I mean, not really, but we like to joke about it.
Yeah, I'm drinking a vintage 2022 fruit punch it.
Punch it.
Punch it.
So you were saying that for this mission, what you normally do is toward the end, once the Rager spawns, you activate the Horde down there and let the Horde come in.
Yep. Yeah, just lob a little, just stay exactly where you are, up with Manny. Lob a pipe bomb down to that little orange string-tied gate, you know, the ones that you can blow up, and then sit back and enjoy.
Okay. See, I usually just take the Rager out with 4 headshots from the BFG.
Boring.
But quick and effective. But yeah, I honestly do love the way that you use the tools given to you in that situation. I really like to see people doing creative stuff with Days Gone. That is one of the things that initially inspired me about Days Gone, is the creative freedom that the game gives you. There's virtually infinite ways to deal with any given situation.
So Tom says, I broke my whiskey sniffer, I assume that's a type of glass, asked my wife how I was going to drink it now. She said, out of the bottle, like you always do.
One time I did set a bunch of traps for the Rager here. I set a path of proximity mines, and that worked fairly well. It had damaged it really severely, where it only took like 1 shot from the BFG to take it out.
It just seems really inefficient when you can do it in no shots. with
Sure.
no
Yeah,
resources. And
absolutely.
just let the Horde do it. I mean, sometimes the Horde doesn't quite take it out. It takes out the Horde. It depends.
I wasn't gonna let him kill you.
I've had it happen in different ways, but
Who the hell else around here?
it's
knows
just
the
also
real
fun.
I like the look on Manny's face there. He's like, oh, man, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Just back up. Nice and slow. Don't make a sound.
Daryl Patrick, if you love how Claire plays this mission so
we're gonna
much,
try it, yeah.
then do it.
We're going to try it. I mean, I also love the way that I do it, but we're still going to try it. So where is this
Now-
gate at?
Behind you.
This way.
Now some people down on the right. Where are you going?
It's down there.
I've
isn't
got like a 4-second delay, so I think you're going the right way. Yeah. There you go. Now, some people make the mistake, speaking of proximity bombs and proximity mines, some people make the mistake of putting one at the entrance to this kind of little balcony bit, I guess to protect Manny from anyone.
It'll end up killing
in
him.
a tractor or something. Yeah, it ends up, Manny, if you kill the bear, Manny
There's
just
still
walks off
raiders
and
down
he
there.
walks-
They're not supposed to be raiders down there.
Well, if the Horders come in, they're not going to be there for long.
Right?
Huh. Where's the bear?
He's directly below us, right there.
Oh, okay. So he spawned as
Ah,
well as
shit.
raiders?
There. Let's see if we can get the rest of the critters, rest of the freaks over there. Not over here, asshole.
What are you throwing? Those are tractors?
Yeah. Oh, look.
really don't need
Look,
to.
there's a bunch of screamers over there, too.
This has gone horribly wrong. I wish I had the controls right now. 'Cause I could... this wouldn't have happened.
I mean, I'm
People
honestly
actually
just
play.
trying different stuff now.
I'm gonna refresh my stream. I think I have a
You got a bit
really
too much
long
of a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's marauders down here. There's screamers spawning in.
Happening. This is weird. I've never had extra marauders and fucking screamers.
Manny's gonna end up getting killed here because of these fucking screamers.
Yeah, this is weird. This is definitely.
Where's that third one? I know there was a third one. Yeah, now you see what happens when I try to take your advice, ma'am?
You get introduced to the chaos of the world. The
I
thing that
know.
makes
That's
Days
my
Gone
complaint.
So fucking good.
That's exactly what I'm
See, that's-
complaining about. No, I'm joking.
No, I know. That's what you talk about though. Is you love the way the world gives you tools, and I mean I love that too. But like the versatility of the world, the way you have different options for doing stuff, but you get those options from the chaos of the world. That's what makes this game so fucking good. Is there's so much going on, and sure, sometimes it's fucking chaotic, and you have 4 screamers and extra marauders and a rager bear and a horde, and you're trying to save Manny all at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
And didn't you just have fun?
Honestly, I have to say yes, I did have fun with that. That was
Many know
fun.
how to fix the shit that they ride around on.
It was wild. It was new. It was new and it was wild and it was fun. So yeah, wait a minute.
Sounds like a good time.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. That happens quite often when I'm hanging out with you. What the fuck?
Manny, you know how many folks were locked up in prisons before the shit
There's another one right there.
Here in the States.
Where did they all come from?
I don't fucking
What
know.
is happening?
It's just wild women all over the place when I'm hanging out with you. What the fuck?
Right.
1 in 35.
James is asking, it's the sawmill next,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Coming up real soon, if not the very next mission.
Are we going to do it tonight? 'Cause
yeah,
it
we are.
is 20 past 8 or 20 past
I
10 your
mean,
time.
It's the
Are
sawmill.
you working tomorrow?
I can go all night for the
I'll be
sawmill.
sticking to the camp from now on.
It's probably a good idea.
Trying to think of a good, logging, timber, wood, all that hardwood lying around.
Yeah, all about me some hardwood.
Nose down.
And wild women. But yeah, actually, that was fun. Where me personally, it's all. And it took me a while before I identified this specifically, but it's always been about finding ways to maintain a high level of control over the environment, to be the one who is in control of how the game flows, and like 4 shots to the head with the Rager Bear, done. Nothing to it. Whereas the way you do it, it leaves potential for a lot of chaos that you do not have control over. Your only option is to react to that chaos and find new ways to take control of the situation.
Yeah. And that's what I like, and that's why I say I'm not a great gamer. I'm not like a gamer. Like, I'm good at playing Days Gone. I'm good at playing Resident Evil. I'm fucking excellent at playing Tomb Raider and Uncharted. Fucking excellent at Uncharted. I will toot my own horn about that. That phrase? Have I combined a British phrase and an American phrase?
Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever. Where was I going with the sentence? Yeah, no, I'm not an excellent gamer. And most people are not. It doesn't mean you can't fucking enjoy Days Gone. You can't be good at it in your own way.
Sure. Yeah, right on. And that's something that I've said before, is like, even like with the skill tree in Days Gone, you can go in with no fucking clue of what the quote best skills are, but still make a build that works for you, because it allows you so much versatility. I'm not wasting my suppressor. Watch me fuck this up. Okay, there we go. I suck at those quick time events, man. The runner was just throwing up on my feet, man.
It's alright, don't forget, Deacon's still got newt piss on his butt.
It threw up on my boots.
Yo, I found him.
Well, James wants to know how you're going to do the sawmill this time.
He's alive?
Well,
mix it up a bit?
we can. Here I go again, looking for ways to maintain control. I was just gonna run in and do it the way I always do it with the tunnel, and just fucking breeze through it and make it look easy. But I'm totally down for just running in there with the MG55 and just seeing what the fuck happens.
Tell him to keep his nose down. St. John out.
Some of you may recall I recently posted a series of videos on Reddit where I did like, what, 5 or 6 different ways of doing the sawmill horde. You know, so I was actually in that instance, Claire had inspired me to try some different techniques there, and to stop doing the same old thing that I always do there, and try some different shit. Yeah, you did. And so I ran in there and made a bunch of different videos trying different methods there.
I like how you say I inspired you to do that. I pretty much bullied you into doing that. No, I'm kidding. James has a request. He would like you to do melee only.
Good choice.
That's not happening.
No, he's kidding.
Okay. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
So you did just do the last mission my way, kind of. You fucked it up, but we'll let it slide.
Hey, man, that was some random ass shit, ma'am. The extra raiders in there, the 4 screamers. Yeah, okay. Now you can't blame that on me. I tried your way.
My way is the chaos of the world.
It was fun. Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we do it.
Should have new shit later.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we do the sawmill your usual way.
You know. Go ahead.
You know, it is kind of one of the things that you're most known for.
Yeah.
Is taking out the sawmill with expertise. So let's
making
see
it
some
look
of your
easy.
expertise.
So
Yeah,
here's
make it
what I
look
was
easy.
thinking.
Impress us.
Shall we
Pressure.
compromise? Shall we compromise? I've got time. I do have to work in the morning, but I mean we're at a pretty momentous point in the game here for our stream. Let's do several different methods. I'll run in and I'll run in and you know we'll try a few different positions. All right, let's see what happens. I'll run in and I'll use my preferred method and demonstrate what's basically my tutorial for taking out the sawmill horde, and then we can just run in with the MG55 or the chopper and just fuck some shit up everywhere and just see what happens. Sound good?
I mean, I don't like the sound of the second one at all, but If you want to do that, then cool.
Wait, you don't like the sound of using the MG55?
I have not yet lost my fear of the sawmill. Or even after doing the challenge.
I see what you're saying.
What's the name of the challenge?
I know there's Black Friday. Is that the one you did? That's
Black Friday.
at the
Yes,
sawmill?
Black Friday.
Yeah.
I did that so many fucking times. So many fucking times. And I got it. I didn't get gold. I'm still going to work on getting gold on that. And I lost my fear of it in that challenge, but I still... Maybe fear is too strong a word. I still respect the Horde.
Yeah.
And I don't really have like a...
Alright.
I don't have a solid preferred way of doing it yet. I need to play it a few more times and come up with my own way that I like to do it. I've seen so many other people do it so many other different ways. Well, mostly you doing it multiple different ways.
Yeah.
And it's still, I don't know, I still like don't want to do the sawmill.
Yeah. So I don't think it will be necessary, but one thing I would normally do, this goes into one of the pro tips, my tutorial method for taking on the Sawmill Horde. Before you do this mission, go fucking gear up. I don't understand
that
how...
I will do.
Yeah, I don't
that
understand how people... I see people complaining all the time, oh, when I got there I had 1 Molotov and 2 grenades, and I'm like, well, why the fuck did you go there then? You know, go gear up first.
I can understand on the first playthrough, but you have a save right before then. You know,
Yeah.
there's at least an autosave. You can at least, you know, go back to, you know, a few minutes before when you're here at Lost Lake.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I would have tried that over going on Reddit and whining about not being prepared.
Yeah, right. Like, well, why the fuck did you go there, man, if you only had a handful of items? Go gear up first, brain.
Yeah.
But, you know, that again, that's me. I'll run back to camp to pick up a suppressor for the next mission. You know, I believe in going in prepared.
Yeah.
So one thing...
Yeah, I absolutely do that. And I do that for the Iron Butte Horde, even though that one is actually easy to do without too much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to say hi to Torment. Just joined us.
I like the name.
Yeah, Torment. It's a T's on the end.
See, I think I'm going the wrong way.
Torment says, put on Daryl Dixon's jacket. I mean, you could, because you're playing on PC. There are mods
There are mods
make
for
you
that,
can look
yeah.
like Daryl
Indeed, there
Dixon.
are. Trying to remember, what is... I know there's another loot location here that has another proximity mine. I know there's one... I need another proximity mine. I need 2, actually. I know there's one right here. Oh, yeah, okay, I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, we're good.
I was going to say, let me check my loot locations.
Yeah, nah, I've got it. I did actually go the wrong way, but it's okay. I know where to go now. So we are going to run and pick up some more proximity mines real quick, and then we will go do the mission.
You know, I didn't write down on my list what you get from each of these locations.
Okay.
That just seemed like a lot of work.
Yeah, just check the video description on my video. I did list every item that you get from the loot locations. It's in the descriptions where the timestamps are.
Oh, Kat says it's like having to do a food shop without a list. It reminds me. So, I went grocery shopping the first time.
Oh yeah, right. You had your own little adventure, didn't you? Yeah.
I'd forgotten how to do it. I got to the grocery store and I was taking my kiddo with me, and it was only his second time in the grocery store. I did do one quick run last week. My kiddo's first time in a grocery store as a, you know, he went when he was a tiny baby, but his first time like consciously knowing where he is. And I did a quick run. I had to pick up olive oil and avocado oil. That was it. That was all I did. Just run in, grab him, run out, see how he handles the cart and everything. And just the idea of being in a grocery store. He loved it. He thought it was awesome. He was like, okay, cool. I can stop buying groceries on Amazon because that shit's got expensive with delivery fees and things like that. Because that's what we've been doing during the pandemic, is ordering everything online for delivery. Sure. And Amazon was the cheapest way to get that done, so that's just what we did for 2 years. Yeah, and now it's just like, oh fuck, we can't do this anymore. So yeah, went to Aldi, which I love, great store.
Oh yeah,
and took the kiddo, and went with my ex as well. We went together just to kind of you know, share the load of having a kiddo and doing a full grocery shop and everything. I forgot to take a list. So I was like, I know what I normally buy. I'll just walk up and down the aisles, buy the things I normally buy. It's not that complicated. It's not that much food. Why are you driving through a river? I have to ask.
Path of least resistance, shortest path.
You still got a death wish?
No, that's not a short path. See, you fucked me up questioning my route, ma'am. That's your fault.
Got a death wish?
I'm teasing.
So anyway.
Yeah, so anyway.
I didn't have a good time. I forgot what I normally buy. I ended up buying too much.
Be ready. I'll radio when it's clear.
Not of shit I didn't need, but just too many random things. Like I bought a bag of chips. I've been craving weirdly barbecue chips, and I was like, oh, chips. And then I was like, oh, let me get some pretzels for the kiddo so he can eat that as like a little snack. Those little, crunchy little pretzels, and a bag of those, and then just like going around like the frozen aisle. I was like, I don't even fucking remember what I used to get from here. Did I ever used to get anything from here? I don't remember. So I didn't get anything from there. And it was just fucking chaos ending up with those random stuff. Like, it was okay. It's like, it was enough. I didn't overspend. I was like, it just didn't feel... It was like if you ran into the Sawmill Horde without all your proximity mines and stuff, and you was like, oh, I'll just figure it out. It's like, you kind of got it done, but it didn't feel right. I also got a little panicked. A little bit, not panicked, but like people were just like too close, and everyone was like lingering in the aisles, and I was like, what the fuck, like everybody get out. I started to get really like anxious and like, get out of my way, like I just gotta do this in like under 2 minutes. It was like, I felt like I was playing that game show Supermarket Sweep, where they run through and they just like grab items and throw them in the cart, and they're trying to like get more value in the carts in the time limit that they have before the other contestants do their shopping. And that was what it felt like. I was very, very panicked, and I got out and I was like, oh my god, I didn't take enough bags as well.
Right, you have to buy your own fucking bags, yeah.
Right, but I have like tons of reusable bags, and I picked up 2, and then I ended up shoving all this like random fucking cereal and chips and shit in the bag, in the cart, and then like got to the checkout, and I was like, I definitely don't have enough bags. Definitely don't.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was a fucking disaster. Why was I telling
Makes
you
for a
story?
great story, though, going in unprepared. Yeah. Which is,
yeah.
What we were talking about doing here at the sawmill. Well, let's just run in there and see what the fuck happens. Why not? Yeah.
I know. I did feel a little like I was playing. I thought I was playing Days Gone on New Game Plus, and I got to the grocery store and realized, oh no, you're actually on a fresh start.
You have a fresh start playthrough, yeah.
All the shit unlocked.
You don't have everything unlocked yet, yeah, right? And not enough bags, not enough gear. So I do think it's funny, everybody's giving me shit for wrecking the bike right as Boozer was talking about having a death wish. Not using roads and shit, yeah. No, it's Claire's fault, she was distracting me.
I do that often.
Yep. Totally your
very
fault.
Distracting. Ryan is asking what avocado oil is.
Yeah, man, it's fucking oil from avocados, dog.
I'd never tried it before. I saw it in the store and was just like really intrigued.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I have some now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a new thing or like a new bougie thing or just new to Aldi or what. I'd never heard of it before, but I saw it and I was like, fuck yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
It's really good. I actually had it on my pasta tonight. I had ravioli with spinach, kind of mixed in, and some cheese, just all mixed in the same bowl, and I drizzled some avocado oil on the top, because you can use it like a salad dressing.
Interesting. Ooh, is it in
Cooked some tofu with it the other day.
Is it good like that?
Yeah, it's really good.
I just use it for cooking.
Just a little bit drizzled.
I use it for cooking. Anyway. Yeah, okay. So, hey, how about we go kill the sawmill? Y'all down?
Yeah, I'll stop talking about fucking avocado oil. Let's go. There couldn't be 2 more different things. Like, Deacon's there, like, are we killing this horde, or are we talking about avocado oil?
He's like, what the fuck is that? He's like Ryan. He's like, what the fuck is avocado oil? Okay, so let's just take it from the top. This is basically a tutorial for folks taking on the Sawmill Horde. This is how I run the tutorial. There are other ways to do it. There are a couple of exploitive, I don't even fucking know how to say it right. There's a couple of exploits you can use. Yeah, that's the one. There are exploits you can use where you can take out the Sawmill Horde basically without you know, putting yourself in danger at all. Certain things you can climb up on where they can't
James
reach you.
Says, 96 seconds is all you have, Rex.
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not Borislav 24/7, man. Sorry. And that's one thing that he and I have joked about before is, you know, he's... I will spend all fucking day planning out how to do it tactical and smart, and Borislav is just like, "What's up, bitches? Here's some napalm." You know?
Although I talked to him, so tonight's episode of the podcast that actually just dropped about 20 minutes ago. I asked him about how he plans his Horde kills.
And
he goes into detail about it, and he does probably more planning than you do. He does a lot of planning. He's, I mean, it's maybe not more planning, but he's as meticulous as you are in how he's planned it.
In a different way, yeah.
It says in the way you see it in the videos, it looks like he just rolls up in there and is like, "What up, bitches?" He's actually figured out all of the choke points, all of the places where it's best to climb up on things. It figures out, you know, kind of where they'll go, where to lead them. He's tested it again and again and again.
Yeah, right. Absolute respect. Total fucking mad lad. I have absolute respect for that guy. No bullshit. I've always been super impressed by the way he does that stuff. I wanted to point out there is a reason that I space these bombs out so much in this tunnel. It's not just so that they don't detonate each other, causing a chain reaction. I've actually had people give me shit for this. They're like, "Wouldn't it work better if you put more?" I'm like, actually, no, and there's a reason for it. The way this works, these bombs are not placed to make kills. They are placed in this manner to create distance. What will happen is I will be backing up, firing as I back into the tunnel, and the freaks who are in the lead will trigger this one. While I'm backing up, I will then have time to reload, pop a focus cocktail, and continue backing up while the rest of the wave comes at me. And each one of these bombs is spaced in just the right spot, giving me time to reload, pop a focus cocktail, and back up, creating distance all the way down the tunnel. Also, this one here at the opening of the tunnel will take out any stragglers who try to come in from behind.
Try to come in the back door.
Yeah. Ain't nobody coming up in my back door.
Want to address a couple things in the chat while you continue your setup. So...
What you got?
Oh, what was I? Lance asks, reading comments, question mark. I think you're asking if I am reading the comments, and the answer is yes. And Kat wants to know if avocado oil has a taste.
It does.
And to ask me to describe it. So I would describe it as it's very light. It's not it's texture-wise, it's not very oily. It's very pale in color. It's very light as far as oils go. I don't know if it tastes exactly like avocado. It is a very light taste. I guess obviously it does taste a bit like avocado, but it's a very gentle, light oil that is good for salad dressings, things like that. Very mild. How would you've eaten it, right? You've cooked with it.
I have only cooked with it. I have not eaten it by itself. I have not tasted it by itself. I've only cooked with it. I wouldn't say that I notice it adding any different flavor to the meal. It's just a cooking oil.
Yeah.
To me.
It almost is like an absence of flavor of heavier oils. You know, so it's just a lighter, fresher kind of taste. And like I said, not so oily, like the texture is not too sticky. All right. You go.
Okay. So here we go. Let's do this. I like to pop a focus cocktail and a stamina cocktail before the encounter. There is a tactical reason for that. I've had people give me shit for this, like, "Oh, you didn't even need to use that." Well, the reason for that is they will also give you a brief period of increased regeneration. They will, increase the regeneration rate of your focus and your stamina to make sure that you don't run out in the early part of the encounter. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right in the pit. Try to get them at the stairs as they're coming up the stairs. Here and here. And it's time to create distance. We're going to craft some more napalm Molotovs as we create distance. We're literally using this distance to buy us time to create the Molotovs that we need to make. And then we're going to get them at the choke points here. See, the bombs there just slow them down. That is the only purpose they serve. They slow them down and create distance. Take out the ones in the lead and create distance. Now it's time for another focus cocktail. Bust out the big guns and draw them into the choke point. I will allow that first bomb to take out the ones in the lead while I open fire. Again, creating distance. They never even get close. Now, if you have
Lance is asking what system we're playing on, and we're on the PC.
Correct. If you have your skills lined out, you can literally see my focus meter refilling while I reload. There is a skill that makes it where you do not use focus while reloading, so I can reload and my focus will fill. If I have used a
never see that happening for me. Maybe I don't use the focus.
It's because you don't use the focus cocktails, yeah.
I'm getting better with that.
Okay, and that is all of the first wave. Now, they didn't even make it this far in the tunnel. So then you run to your bike. You have the bike positioned here so that you can refill, reload, and get away quickly if you need to.
Away for a second. I looked back and I was like, why is the screen shaking? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
I saw you had a
screamer.
screamer there.
There may be more.
Oh, James says, seems like
There
if
is
you
another right
squeeze
there.
the shit out of anything, you'll get oil out of it. Ryan
Nice.
came back with, squeezes a kitten.
Oh, God.
No, Ryan. Headhunter says, cooking a horde with your host, SpawnicusRex.
Look at this. I've got another 4 screamers here at the sawmill. Y'all remember when this
shit.
happened in that video of mine a while back?
Mm-hmm. They're trying to fuck you up.
And if you'll remember, we just had 4 screamers in that mission to rescue Manny. So I've had 8 screamers spawn on me in just one evening of play.
See, I get bear traps. Like, spawn randomly weirdly.
Yeah, right? I've seen
And
that.
you get screamers. I think that says something about both of us.
Doesn't it, though? And, like, now I'm just taking them out of spite. Like, normally I wouldn't even chase them down. It's just, yeah, you're pissing me off. You're going to die.
So Cat mentions that Ryan would be dead because that cat has sharp claws and will shred you. I almost got killed by a cat one time.
You did, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just one of my house cats, and she is the gentlest little creature. She really is. I was holding her in my arms, and something spooked her, and she jumped out of my arms, and she kind of did, like, with her back feet, did this bounce off my face. She literally wasn't trying to hurt me. She was just trying to jump down because something made her jump and she wanted to get away. She's kind of skittish. And she split with her claw, cut my face and my lip open, and it kind of went across from the left cheek down across my lip and into the right side of my mouth, like inside my lip. Headhunter, a cat bite equals trip to the hospital. I mean, this wasn't even a bite. This was just a glancing
Scratch
blow.
from the back claw, yeah.
And she actually, there's an artery in your lip. I didn't know this, but there's an artery that nearly got severed or whatever, like cut open. So yeah, I could have died because I didn't know. I was just like holding, I'm fucking bleeding out my face. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how bad it is. I can't see because I'm bleeding a lot. So I'm like applying pressure and just holding, I don't remember what I had, but holding something onto my face. I think it was just like paper towels or something. Like holding it there.
What the fuck?
And
whatever, man.
A screamer above you, maybe, or
possible,
someone up
yeah.
above you. But anyway, nearly died because my cat scratched me.
Yeah, that's wild. You still have a scar from that, don't you?
I do. Yeah, if anyone's interested, you can see it in a photo on my Instagram. Just Days Gone Pod on Instagram. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, I have that many pictures on it. It won't take too long. But the first picture I posted of myself, you can find that, and you can see it really clearly in that picture. Ryan had to bathe your cat once. That was a bit scary. Bathing cats and giving them meds is definitely a 2-person job. It is not a 1-person job. Headhunter says things like that are why cats kind of scare me. I mean, cats are amazing. It was not my cat's fault. She genuinely wasn't trying to hurt me. They tried to make me fill out like an animal bite report form to give to like the fucking animal control or whatever, and I was like, no, she did not attack me. I was not attacked by my cat. She just happened to be jumping and near my face. Yeah, Headhunter, random things like that. 1 second you're cuddling, next second you're bleeding.
Huh, imagine that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lance has asked 3 times now what system we're playing on. PC. We said it already, PC. DCL Drone says, hey, hello, good evening. Did you say you were playing on PC? Yes, we did. If so, can you use keyboard and mouse? I do not play on PC at all, so I'm not going to answer this question, but
yeah, I use keyboard and mouse for first-person shooters. For this game specifically, because I have, there's a little bit of context here. I'm sorry, allow me a moment to finish dealing with this horde and I'll explain. I think we're about done here, actually. Okay, we are done here. Yeah, I played Days Gone initially on PS4, and then I played it on PS5, and if you've seen any of my Instagram and Reddit posts, you'll know that between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, I have like over 1,000 hours on Days Gone between the 2 different PlayStation versions. And so I have a whole lot of muscle memory built up with the PlayStation controller playing Days Gone. So when I transitioned over to playing Days Gone on PC, I attempted to use keyboard and mouse, and I could not adapt to it. I had to just go ahead, and I'm actually playing with my PlayStation 5 controller plugged into the PC. So yeah, on like first-person shooters, yes, I use keyboard and mouse when I'm gaming on PC. But for Days Gone, PlayStation controller all the way, man.
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation nerd. I don't play on anything else, or rarely. If I'm playing on anything else, it's a novelty or some sort of nostalgia trip. You know, like I have a GameCube, I have a Dreamcast, I'll play on Nintendo sometimes, but for me, serious gaming happens on PlayStation. That's my, and not to diss anyone who plays PC games, like, you do you. But yeah, I am PlayStation, you know, ride or die. Just from here to, for all eternity, it's PlayStation.
Shit, yeah.
Okay. Don't even like the idea of playing it on PC with a PlayStation
with a PlayStation controller,
like,
yeah.
No, but it's gonna be just on the PlayStation.
Yes, James, that was the plan. I wanted to do the Sawmill Horde a couple of different ways.
Yeah. I had a request.
What's up?
Next Sawmill Horde.
Yeah?
Can you do no shots fired or nearly no shots fired?
Actually, no. 2 reasons.
You need the remote bombs.
There are 2 reasons, and that is one of them. This is... I actually don't like to admit this, but it is what it is. I have never been able to duplicate my no shots fired run at the Sawmill Horde. I have tried many times. I have tried to duplicate my no shots fired run of the Sawmill Horde. I have never once successfully duplicated that run. That was a one-time
even the mighty
thing.
SpawnicusRex can only do no shots fired once.
Yeah, that was a now. Borislav 24/7.
Quasi says, "Get good, scrub."
Borislav 24/7 has a method that's totally fucking different, where he came in and did a no shots fired run here at the Sawmill Horde that was pretty fucking badass. But that highly tactical, using the Home Alone method, I call it, you know, running all the bad guys through all the traps, I've only been able to do that one time. I've never been able to replicate that. And on PC, it's not possible because the remote bombs don't function properly.
Hopefully Ben sees my email.
Right? Let's get that shit fixed, fellas.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I guess I should be picking this shit up anyway. Okay, so unfortunately, the no shots fired method, I can't duplicate that for y'all tonight. I do apologize.
Let's do all shots fired. Just do it with guns.
Basically, just do the
no
MG55.
No nothing. Yeah.
No throwables. I can't. Well, I can't use napalm Molotovs.
All shots fired.
Can I use explosive barrels and explosives and things like that? Okay. Cool. Let's do that then. I've already got a plan. I've got a route planned already. Let's do it. I don't know if it's going to work, but I do have a plan.
Quasi says, like Claire, I still have a healthy respect for the Sawmill Horde and the Iron Butte Horde. I actually have lost all respect for the Iron Butte Horde. I'm just like, yeah, let's go, boys. Boom, you're dead. Oh, Nick's looking at the boobs.
Okay, now this is why I bring the rock chuck. Well, of course, for this asshole, we're not going to use the rock chuck, but... Come here, motherfucker. Yeah, you thought you were bad. Fuck you. Now, this is why we bring the rock chuck. I like to run the rock chuck on these types of missions when I'm doing hordes because it allows you a method for taking out the stragglers and random spawn enemies quietly. Always. It's always suppressed. Okay. See what happens.
Banter says, the hordes that I take most seriously are the Sawmill, Iron Butte, Low but Drawrich, and the Mount Laura Bailey. Yeah, the Mount Bailey Horde. I'll take on the Sawmill instead, thank you. Let's leave the Mount Bailey Horde alone. Ozzy says, this is my preferred Sawmill and Chill weapon. I like to just stand outside the gate to the Nero MMU and snipe them.
Oh, wrong way.
Snowy area near the
Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. Gotta get it as you go through. There we go. I'm sorry. What were you saying, dear?
Sorry, Kat was saying that her favourite horde is the one in the snowy area near the tents. I assume you mean the Beaver Marsh rest stop horde, the one that spawns after the end of the game. It's not there until after the credits.
Oh, shit, that's a problem. I should have brought the chopper, maybe. I do have the SMP-9.
Can you run up to the menu? Is there any, are there any ammo cans there?
I have no idea. Fuck. Alright. Flanked. Yep, we're flanked. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go. Time to move. And we're low on ammo.
Mm-hmm. And don't get to use explosives. Explosive propane tank.
Yeah, I was hoping to, but we are flanked now. We gotta move. That was my plan.
No, but, like, you can run around and get that again.
Yeah, my plan was actually to bring them to that. Then we got flanked.
Yeah. Cat says, bike.
Mm-hmm. If I can get there. I don't know that I'll be able to create enough distance to get there. We'll have to lose them somehow.
Yeah, the bike's through the tunnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just run through the tunnel, jump on the bike, and drive away. That's what I always do.
Oh, yeah, you would. Well, I'll have to lead them on a merry little chase and get them off of my ass.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if Deacon jumped off that ledge and broke his ankle?
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck.
I don't think they're going to lose interest, are they? Okay, some of them have lost interest. So now we're going to use the rock chuck to take out these stragglers quietly. There we go. Now we can go to the bike. Yeah, that was going well until I got flanked. Which, that's fucking Sawmill Horde for you. Hi, where the fuck did you come from? Asshole.
He was definitely not there a second ago.
Yeah. Maybe he was using stealth hiding in the whatever these cattail bushes are. Whatever they're called.
Weeds?
Yeah, Hunter, I have to agree, bud, that we can't have the Horde music playing. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I guess we could turn it on here, turn the music on, because I don't think there's any copyright.
I haven't had any... No, I haven't had any YouTube notifications for... As I have all the music on. The only one I got penalized for was the wedding scene song, the flashback. Headhunter says they're called water sausages. I like that.
All right, well, we got, what is it, 2/3 of them? Roughly 2/3?
Yeah.
Before we ran out of ammo.
Okay. I'm still counting slowly to 96, by the way. You're not quite at 96 seconds yet.
Okay, it looks like the last of the stragglers are headed back down to the pit.
Ryan says those are organic, cage-free, plant-based hot dogs. That's where plant-based food comes from. It's literally just plants.
Yeah.
Plants that look like food. It's vegetarian, I don't know.
Hey, get the fuck under there, dude. All right, now what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Say hi to Mode Razi. He says, "Run, Deacon, run." This has felt very unsatisfying watching you kill this, because this feels like kind of way I kill them when I start out with a good plan, but I only end up taking out like a third of them with, you know, the napalm or the bombs or whatever it is I've used. And then I kind of was expecting to take out more of them and don't really have a full plan. That's my problem, is I only ever have the first part of a plan. Then that's why I need to play it more, because I need to build up an actual strategy. I just have the opening move of a chess game. And then it usually ends with me running around here, the MG55, going, oh, run faster! Oh my god, why are there still so many of them left? Oh no! And then just like looping around the entire sawmill, trying to kill them all. So yeah, that felt just very much like I was playing it.
Yeah,
like when I'm playing it and it goes wrong, and it's like, okay, I'll just shoot them all. Honestly, I don't remember how I did it on my first playthrough. No, it took me a long time.
Interestingly enough,
2 hours to take them out.
I would have loved to have seen that, actually. I would have loved for you to have been live streaming that shit so we could see your reaction as you're running through the sawmill the first time.
That wouldn't have been fun.
It would have been funny. So, interestingly enough, my first playthrough on Days Gone, when Ricky takes Deacon to the sawmill to show you the sawmill, I thought that was the mission to go clear the sawmill. I thought they were telling you, hey, here's this big horde, go take them out, you know. And what's interesting about it, though, is that I use pretty much the same method that I use now, using the train tunnel here. Put a few bombs in the train tunnel.
You didn't have as many guns and resources available to you if you're doing it at that point in the game.
You
like skills
sort
and,
of do,
you know.
well, yeah, some of the skills you don't have. I already had the important skills important to that build, but I had the MG45 because I'd already hit level 3 with Tucker's Camp, and the only thing you don't have actually is napalm Molotovs. That's the only thing you don't have. If you are using the hidden loot locations, you've got plenty of grenades, you've got pipe bombs, you've got Molotovs, you've got attractor bombs.
First playthrough, you might not have had those. You say you didn't have the napalm Molotovs yet, so.
Yeah, I did. I did.
I'm just saying it's stuff. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's earlier in the game, so in your first playthrough, maybe you weren't quite as prepared as you are now.
No, pretty much. That's the point.
Whatever, continue with your story.
That's the point of that story, though. That's the reason I tell that story, is because with using the hidden loot locations, I was already really well prepared when I went in the first time. I mean, yeah, it was a fucking nightmare, and it took me a while to figure out using the train tunnel and how to space the bombs and stuff properly for that method to work. But yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. I think the point is that tutorial method that I show is so effective, even coming here by accident out of time, you know, at the wrong point in the story, it still worked. That's how I developed that technique. Okay, what are we doing this time?
I don't know.
Yeah? Okay.
What's one of your other methods? What do you want to show us?
I don't really have any others, to be honest.
I'm going to catch up with the chat while you think about that.
All right,
but I see you climbing up there. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just going to start and see what happens.
All right. D Marlowe is asking, "Hey Rex, have you decided on the next game, or are you still taking suggestions?"
At this point, yeah, we're not quite ready for a next game. So I guess
we have actually kind of figured out what.
Yeah, what you and I are going to do for our feedback loops. Yeah, we're going to do the Uncharted series.
Too many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right now, I'm still.
Sorry, just to catch up. James said we're doing Uncharted 1, 2, 3, then 4. Yes, that's the plan for the Tuesday night streams. But D-Marlo, if you have a suggestion, you want to throw the name of a game out, feel free. Yeah. You can certainly add it to the list. He also says, before I started Days Gone, I saw a trailer for the Sawmill Horde. The first time I played, I had a panic attack when I arrived at Lost Lake. I saw the sawmill in the distance. I bet. Ryan's gonna, he says, time to take my psych meds and go the fuck to sleep.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Almost done, Rex. Sleep well, Ryan. get some rest.
Yeah, brother. We'll holler at you later, man.
James, don't tell me.
Uh-oh, what is it now? I'm talking shit again?
D-Marlo suggests Far Cry 5.
I have played Far Cry 5. I enjoyed it, but never actually finished it.
I have not played any of the Far Cry
That is not a fucking
games.
attractor, you prick.
Did you throw? Was that a rock?
Yeah, it was a fucking rock. Shit like that does actually piss me off, because it's like, okay, how am I supposed to do this successfully with you fucking this shit up?
Run.
Yeah, I couldn't get him to sprint either.
See that can up there, and if it were me, I'd be like, well, maybe I've got time to pick up that can.
You fucking would.
I know, and then I would die, because I'm a fucking idiot. Well, I was going to say that's a really good spot until that one came around the side. It could have been more.
Oh, really? See, I had hit... Tried to reload, too. Let's go. That is not a napalm Molotov, sir. What are you doing?
Choose with your weapon more. Your hand's slightly sweaty. Are you panicking like the rest of us normal? Faced with the Sawmill Horde with very little in the way of planning. Strategy. Now you know how we all feel.
Well, I don't know. I am actually pretty tired. Maybe I'm just fucking up.
DCL drone. Sorry, I missed your comment. He had to remind me to check the chat. He is requesting for the next game Days Gone series keyboard and mouse. Days Gone playthrough on keyboard and mouse. No, I mean you could. It would be fun to watch me play with a keyboard and mouse, but it would be very short lived because it would be 5 minutes of me saying, no, that's not what I meant to do. No, what the fuck? Which key? What fucking key does what? Where are the key? I can't do this.
Yeah, right.
And throwing the fucking keyboard out the window. That would be how it would go. Did you kill them all?
I did, yeah.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, and the only difficulty I was having there was either user error or interface error, or equal parts of both. I do have to admit, I am actually pretty tired. Yeah, I get up for work at like 4:30 in the morning, so I've been up since around 4:30, 4:45 this morning, and it's now 11:10. So
And you have to get up early tomorrow.
I do have to get up for
I
work.
think this is a good place to call it a night.
Yeah, I agree.
I will be back on my stream on my channel tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. So what's that? 10 hours and a bit from now, something like that. I'll be back on the Days Gone podcast channel, and also don't forget to check out today's episode of the Days Gone podcast, which is part 2 of the interview with Borislav 24/7. That will be. It's not on YouTube yet. That will be uploaded soon, imminently. But you can find it currently on Spotify and any podcasting app that you might want to use. Rex, where can we see you next?
Shit, what day of the week is it? Tuesday?
Tuesday. Thursday is your next one.
Mm-hmm. So next up will be the Thursday night. That's Thunderjaw Thursday. And then after that, we'll roll around to Samurai Saturday with some Ghost of Tsushima.
Hey.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have lined up. Now, I do want to say that I have a large amount of time off scheduled for the rest of this month, pretty much. Yeah, right. So,
every night.
I'm sorry?
I just said party every night.
Hell yeah. So I have to work tomorrow, and then I am off for like 3 weeks. So yeah, I do plan to put out some more content during that time. I don't have any specific plans yet. I've got some general ideas of stuff I want to work on. And I do plan to throw out some more random streams, so you guys keep an eye out for the notifications. Make sure that you have subscribed, and make sure that you have hit the bell so that you receive notifications, because I will be posting new content, just new videos, and I will also be doing some random streams here and there just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. Don't forget, if anyone checks out my channel, also don't forget to like, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It really helps me. I'm not a monetized channel, so I have a lot of limitations with what I can do, but the more YouTube, the algorithm learns that people like my stuff, the more rewards it gives me and allows me to make community posts and things like that if I get my subscribers up. So do me a favor, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. It just helps me kind of game the algorithm so that more people can find the content. Because there are a few videos on YouTube. It's quite a bit of content, you could say.
A little bit, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we shut this down, y'all make sure that you go to buymeacoffee.com at days/daysgonepod so that you can buy Miss Claire some coffees. And there's nothing in the world quite like putting a smile on a pretty girl's face. Go buy the girl a coffee.
Thank you, Rex. Yeah, the Buy Me a Coffee, I mentioned this earlier. It's just a way for people to kind of donate some money to the channel. I don't actually spend it on coffee, even though I do. My morning streams are called Days Gone Before Coffee, and you'll get to watch me drink coffee. I don't actually spend that money on coffee. I use it for the hosting services for the podcast, and the service that I use to do the interviews, and I use it for equipment for streaming, things like that. And like I mentioned earlier, I do need to get myself some good headphones.
You need, yeah, right.
So yeah, I need some donations to help out with that. So if anyone's feeling generous, that would definitely be appreciated. And you can do it at buymeacoffee.com/daysgonepod.
There you go.
And Rex, you have a Patreon as well, don't you?
I do, in fact, have a Patreon set up. And hey, I want to tell you, man, Patreon is actually really, really helpful to me in particular. Just recently, one of my viewers made a Patreon contribution that allowed me to buy Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Skyrim is one of my all-time favorite games. And
you've been streaming that occasionally.
I have been streaming that occasionally. Yeah, I mean, one of my viewers hooked me up with the money I needed to get the Anniversary Edition, and I was like, well, shit, man, I might as well start streaming it. One of my viewers made it possible for me to play it. I might as well share it with the community. So yeah, Patreon really is a great way to support this channel, and I certainly appreciate it. And it pretty much goes right back into the channel. Anyway, what about Borislav? Do you still have his Buy Me a Beer written down?
Oh, yeah.
Handy
So, yeah,
Borislav
also has a Buy Me a Coffee. So his is buymeacoffee.com/Borislav24K.
Yeah, 24K. It does not end in 247. His Buy Me a Coffee website ends in 24K, which I thought was,
yes.
I guess 247.
He's the same as us. He does all the stuff, just for the love of the game and the love of the community. So it's always nice to kind of give something back. I've donated to his channel before.
Myself as well,
yeah. To kind of encourage him and help him maybe get a better microphone. He's a good mic.
Yeah. Yeah, I recommended the Blue Yeti to him, the same one that I started with and the one that you're currently using.
That's the one I use.
Yeah, I recommended that to him if he's able to get one. So yeah, y'all throw some money toward Borislav, see if you can get him a upgrade to a new mic. Anyway, I need to fucking get to bed, man. It's getting late. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down here. You good, Claire? You got anything else?
Thank you. Yeah. no, just thank you to everyone who's watching. Everyone who watches us live and takes part in the chat. We definitely appreciate interacting with you all. And anyone who watches late and, sadly doesn't get to interact with the chat, but anyone who's watching this after we've streamed, we appreciate you guys too. So, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you so much, folks. I'm going to go on and get out of here, get some sleep so I can get to work in the morning. I love you guys. We'll catch up with y'all later. Good night.
Night.